I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough, but taming the beast within is tougher.
Hey Mr. Dweller, how are you doing? What weapon? The TDDS. I mean, I use TDDS, but you can use like magic guide, sacrificial fragments. So yeah, you have a ton of like other weapons. Oh, the speed is also increased by a lot actually. That's crazy. See, like it's... I need to check that. Oh, of course, yeah. You can use this weapon, TDDS. You don't even need to level it up. I just did it to if you level it up, it like sorted properly in your inventory. Also, you can use magic guide if you need EM, but I wouldn't suggest you. TDDS is the best one. TDDS is the best, a little bit annoying, but best one. And you can use sacrificial fragments, which is like this one. So sacrificial fragments, magic guide, or TDDS. Why TDDS is so great? Because yeah, when you switch to the active character, next character, you get 48% additional attack, which is actually great for Mavuika, Arlecchino, like all of the DPS characters. Gaming, Yoimiya, all of them can benefit from that. It has some drawbacks. So yeah, these effects can only occur like once every 20 seconds. So yeah, if you by mistake switch to different characters, you need to wait. So yeah, and within a fight, boss fight, like yeah, it's like, yeah, like using it 2 times, it's impossible. Back to back, you need to wait for 10 seconds. But still, great damage. Hey Lucas, how are you doing? Which one is good? Oh, you know, like...
Rise like smoke!
It depends what you want to do. I mean, if you need more shielding, then sacrificial. But if you know that you can kill the mob within 1 cycle, then TDDS definitely. Because let's say, let me just show you something. So yeah, my Mavuika has like 1486 attack. Now I switch to Mavuika, she gets that buff, and she now has 1930 attack. Actually, it's a great buff. These buffs comes from like, let's say 48% of this white number. You know? So yeah, let's say if you switch to her signature weapon, because of base attack, you will get more than that. Let me check if I switch. Can this buff increase? Yeah, you see, like it's increased by a lot immediately. So it's like, even though base attack is like only 200, you get about like 300, close to 300 attack. So just keep that in mind, that it's like this. TDDS in my opinion better. I always use TDDS, and if you remember, I use Yanfei with TDDS as well. So, what weapon should I put on Citlali here? Oh, I like about it's a... Hey Desta, how are you doing? Hi someone. How are you doing, guys? Thanks for joining. So yeah, like weapon on Citlali. It's like about the weapon on Citlali. I use TDDS because it gives more damage. You don't even need to level it up. So yeah, just refine it. That's it. Because yeah, refine 1 at R1, it only gives you 24% attack, but R5 gives you 48% attack. And cooldown, actually, yes, it's 20 seconds, but it's okay. You don't need so much elemental mastery, because you know why? Let's say I tested like a signature set, which is, but then I switched to to this set. I tested it a couple times. It looks not bad, especially for Mavuika. For arlecchino, I would say it's also okay. For gaming, maybe. It depends what you play with, like with Mavuika or with Vape or Melt. But still, if you have like pretty reasonable amount of elemental mastery, your shield will be okay. Other stuff about like Citlali. If you don't know, guys, like about Citlali, why we need energy recharge on Citlali, if you're interested. As you know, guys, Citlali applies cryo, and her cryo application is pretty good. But she has a problem. I mean, like, it's not a problem like that, but it's kinda... Let me show you. So, like, when you use her skill,
Get to work.
she gets shield, right? Oh, she needs to hit an enemy. Yeah. She needs to get Night Soul alignment damage. Anyway, like, I will do it. But she gets only 24, if you see this bar, only 24 Night Soul points. And that's not much, because it allows her to apply only 3 seconds of cryo. Just keep that in mind, because she consumes 8 Night Soul points each second. So yeah, let me show you. So when you see like this, like, and now it's just a second, and now it's gone. That's it. Shield is on, but since my Night Soul points, it's like depleted completely. I don't have any. When you use, that's a problem. But Mavuika's skill can increase that duration, and Citlali's burst can increase that duration, because, let me just show you. So, what you can do, and you will notice that, even though it's depleted, by activating Mavuika's skill, she gets Night Soul points. So yeah.
Master Scorched, which will it be?
Check her bar. Oh, no. Here.
Aha!
Just a second. No? Okay, I messed up a little bit. Just a second. Let me do it again. Oh. The ghost consume Night Soul points. The ghost, yes, exactly. Like, I just like, yeah, let me just show you. Because, you know why? It's not a huge problem. But
How dare you!
Aha!
you need to activate it first. Just a second.
Fulfill our task!
So yeah. Like that. We apply some cryo. Now it's depleted.
Light it up!
My shield is gone as well. Yeah, maybe not a great place to test, because yeah, she need to hit an enemy. I don't know, like, if this cockroaches like are the enemy. Actually, they are.
Run if you know. Master Scorched, which will it be?
So yeah, I activated the shield because yeah, she did. She
Let's
deals.
ride!
Oh, come on, Mavuika, come on, just stop.
Get to work!
It has time, like.
Demolished!
Ow, ow, ow! Should have stayed inside. Show no mercy!
Not too far now.
Okay, let me just do like in-game test. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? Hey Wardex, how are you? Like, yes, finally Citlali ready. Congrats. Oh yeah, like, let me show my build. Let me show what I'm going to do. By the way, not only Citlali, yesterday I did that boss, new boss. Actually, it's super easy. I mean like the boss for Mavuika. What I'm going to do today, like I want to test her. If you remember yesterday I did some tests and actually they went pretty good. The only problem is, like, let me show you the team what I'm going to use. I will test that Citlali stuff because yeah, that's why you need energy recharge on Citlali. So without energy recharge, using Citlali might be a little bit bad. That's why when you use Furina, by the way, even though Furina gives you less initial damage, I mean burst damage, charge and normal attacks with Furina is higher in damage than with Citlali because you lose that melt, you know. That's not a problem, but I will show you. So yeah, this is a team I will going to use. I will switch to signature later. Let me do first like free-to-play build, like with this weapon. With this one, I will switch this one as well. TDDS and Xilonen without her signature. I will switch to like her signature. I have this signature. I have Miss Splitter. And I have Mavuika's filter, but one by one to see like how much damage I can get, if you don't mind. Hey Zora, how are you doing? Hey Ruth, what experiment is this? Premium Mavuika team. Oh yeah, actually this team is the best for Mavuika, not gonna lie. It's the best team you can use at the moment, and you know, like let's say, it's not a bad team. Bennett is here. Yeah, you cannot go without
Sand
it.
is the natural enemy of fire and civilization.
The only condition is to like use all of the fighting spirit. Like we need 200 to like to try to get like as much as possible. I mean like in terms of damage. And yeah, another problem is Bennett's energy, unfortunately.
Adventure time!
Burn it down!
Okay, let's do first one. Yeah, I'm going to use like this boss because yeah, he's the closest one. Maybe like yeah, no need to go like. By the way, Vortex leveled up Mavuika to level 90 and Max can do. Yes. Oh, by the way, about the level. Since Mavuika does melt damage and wave damage, which is kinda those reactions rely on elemental mastery. Leveling her up will increase her damage. My Mavuika now is level 90 and my Citlali is level 90 as well. Because you know why? Oh, by the way, I forgot to level up talents. I can't do it right now because I have... So yeah, she's level... I will do it today. And also I will level up her burst. I have mats. Yeah, 2 drops. It's enough to do level 8 if I'm not mistaken, but let's start with this one, then I will go with different weapons, then I will go to level up and do the same. I will do... yes.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same.
If you
Except we
have
call that
any
light.
suggestion about like do some tests, what I want to do, I want to use completely... Oh, I switched to Citlali, unfortunately. I need to wait 20 seconds now, because yeah, she gets this buff. By the way, because of Bennett's resonance, I get like increased attack. I'm not going to test her signature weapon because if you remember guys, we did that yesterday. It was about 803. I can do like only one, but mostly I want to use free-to-play weapons like Gravestone and this one. But after leveling up her talents, I will test her signature weapon and all signatures weapon like at the same time, if you don't mind, like kinda like that. The thumbnail is good. Oh, thumbnail, by the way, this thumbnail, Zoro, it's from a web event. It's that web event, it's still live, you can do it. And yeah, it looks great. I was hoping you would stream Wuthering Waves. Oh, Zoro, I did it yesterday. I was super unlucky. I spent 100, no, what, not 100. About 80 to 90 pulls, something like that, to get that new Cryo Girl, but I failed. I got Calcharo as always. Yeah, my luck and Wuthering Waves is terrible. I won 50 only once. That's alright. I mean, like, I don't care so much because I won that Shinji. She is going to be released in 20 days, and I will go for her weapon. But I did yesterday. Actually, Wuthering Waves is not so fun to play, not gonna lie. Hey Dreamers, how are you doing? Mavuika. Hey Mavuika. Hi Vortex. Hi Mavuika. Okay, so let's do the test. Hey Stefan, how are you doing? So let me show the builds again, guys. It's completely free to play team, like no signature weapons at all, like TDDS. Artifact set is in structure because I use Xilonen with this one, and I don't like to use Petra so much, and also this one is kind of less damage. Keep that in mind. If you use Citlali with Cinder City and Xilonen with Petra, you can get more damage, but you need to catch that crystal. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying. So yeah, because you can get 2 crystals actually, which is Cryo and Pyro. You need to catch Cryo one. Yeah, like it's a little bit cringy in my opinion, so yeah, but just keep that in mind. Bennett is also free to play with this weapon. And Mavuika, like with Mailed Flower, actually this weapon is great. You know why? Because it gives you additional elemental mastery, and the most important maybe part, I use EM. By the way, elemental mastery on Mavuika will give you more damage than attack sans. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, overall it's elemental mastery, it's pyro damage goblet, and circlet. Crit rate, crit damage, depends on what you need. Overall stats, it's like this. 50 to 228. It's not broken or something, it's okay, you know. Is EM must for Mavuika? Yes, Stefan. I mean, like, if you want to get more damage, elemental mastery is must have. I mean, like, with attack you get less damage. And the damage difference, it's about, just let me say, it's actually decent, you know. Let's say it's about 10%, something like that. So yeah, 5 to 10%. It's actually decent. Do you think they will buff Bennett by releasing a high base attack sword like Mavuika? I don't think so. You know why? Because we already have some weapons, and I will test it. I have Mist Splitter.
Benny.
I have like Mist Splitter. So yeah, I will use Mist Splitter. Mist Splitter has like 670. Maybe yes, but I don't think so. You mean like 741, like Mavuika's signature weapon, right? Something like that. I don't think so. We have only Catalyst, and maybe in the future, yes, it might be in the future, but not now. Hi Ali, how are you doing? Alright, so let's get started. So yeah, free to play weapon. I'm going to do not normal attacks, only burst. Let's see how it goes. So yeah.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then tested you shall be.
I'm going in! Eat Lalin! Eat Papa!
Oh my.
Wrath from the sky!
Yeah, it's like 623. It's what I got. So yeah. It's the damage I got yesterday, exactly the same damage. It's a 623k. Now let's get some energy. Let's do some switch. Yeah, 600k. By the way, it's not a max because now I'm going to use. Yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, Rohit asked me to use this weapon, Mist Splitter. Let's get some energy first.
Off we
Oh
go.
yeah, and then I will switch. Yeah, let's switch to this one. I will add weapon by weapon, you know. So yeah, after that I will add Xilonen's weapon. As you know, Xilonen's weapon will give me additional 25.6% attack buff, elemental damage buff.
Light it up! Let's light it up!
And by the way, you notice like this fighting spirit, you see? Like Citlali actually, and Mavuika is more than enough.
Rise with the sun!
If you do normal attacks, it will be like more than enough.
Get to work!
You see, I'm ready to go. Okay. Why Petra on Xilonen? Oh yeah, like use strongbox Petra. So yes, Rohit, you can. I don't use Petra. You know why I don't use Petra? Petra is a little bit like annoying. You need to catch that proper crystal. In this case, it's pyro to increase. But Citlali, like, let me show you. I use like this set, not Petra. On Citlali, I just use instructor or like instructor set. It's actually more than enough. I have enough elemental mastery. I don't have enough energy recharge, unfortunately. You know, like, you need about 150, 160. It's more than enough, by the way. It's more than enough. You don't need more than that. Okay, now, like, our Bennett is with this weapon. Because of base attack is more... He will buff more than, like, with that free-to-play 4-star weapon. To use it Citlali and Xilonen together. Yes, Rohit, you can, but still, like, it's...
Let's ride!
It's, guys... I hate this transition, actually. Let's wait, like, when it's disappear. Transition is, like... It's... Okay. It was, like, 623, right? Now...
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then tested you shall. Bring it!
Teamwork is dream! Fulfill our pact! You two! Tight! Light of the blazing sun!
649. Let's do it again. Sorry about like my keyboard. Like yeah, I just started to play, and because of that, yeah. Let's do it again. 649. Yeah.
Sand is the natural enemy.
No need
of
to
fire
switch
and
to the map, by
civilization.
the way. I just like
In the desert, ruins are
You know
all
why
that
it's
remain
map?
to tell the story of the past.
Oh my! She talks so much. I mean, like I switch my like keyboard shortcuts. Like as you know, like map key, like key on the keyboard, it's M, but I switch it to R, which is close to the fingers. Like you know, to be more, to be like available anytime I want.
Light it up! Show no mercy!
Burn it down!
And you know what is great in this fighting spirit? Oh, when you need energy, you need to switch to the character to catch particle. When you need fighting spirit, you don't need to like on field Mavuika. You just don't need it. They just can like if any active character or a field character consumes night soul points, they automatically convert it to a fighting spirit. That's crazy, actually. That is so crazy and so easy to use. That's why Mavuika is so easy to use. And by the way, overall, she's way more easy to use than I thought yesterday and a couple days ago, actually, not gonna lie. Vortex, can you try her with natlan craftable if you have that weapon? Yes, I have that weapon. You mean like this one? Unfortunately, it's level 1 and I wouldn't suggest you maybe. You know why? Why this weapon? Let's say use Rain Slasher. Rain Slasher in this case better. I mean, like, you mean this one? It's like Earthshaker, right? It's not good one. I wouldn't suggest it to you. Rain Slasher is way better. Because you can R5 it, it's free. You can get it from a standard weapon. Most likely you have this weapon. And it gives Elemental Mastery, which is actually need Mavuika needs that in EM. And also, just a second. By Hydro, yeah, it's like, yeah, this passive is completely useless. What are the talents on? Oh yeah, about talents, by the way. I will, like, let me do some short tests, then I will level up the talents. At the moment, talents, it's like 6/6, but I have maths and books to increase it. So yeah, let's do Bennett's again, one more time. It was 600
If you
and...
insist on putting yourself to the test, then test it.
Everybody stand back! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of the...
Wrath from the sky!
Yeah, exactly the same damage.
Adapt to
Incinerate!
And actually she's not so fragile. I mean like, because that shield is okay, I mean Citlali's shield, so you're safe. Alright, now let's switch to Citlali's weapon. Oh, I'm sorry, not Citlali, Xilonen, of course. As you know guys, this weapon gives you at like elemental damage bonus if you have enough defense. I have enough defense, so yeah, it's like, yeah, you need 3.2k defense. Oh yeah, yes, like Dreamers, it's possible to do 1 million actually. You know why? It depends on your Bennett, it depends on your Mavuika. Yes, it's possible. But most likely with this damage it was with maybe Xilonen was Constellation 2 or something. You know why? Because let's do the test.
Get to work!
All right. That vortex. Ooh. Oh yeah, turtle is not convenient in this case because you know why? Turtle in some cases, yes, like it's better to use like this one. Oh yeah, the consume or gain night soul points to gain fighting spirits, like when Citlali bursts or Xilonen skill is gaining night soul. Yes, exactly, Desta. I mean like when you use Xilonen, yes, she just gives you night soul points as well. But you know, like, let's say in this case I want to start it with 200 immediately. You know, you can actually avoid doing that because when you use Xilonen, she gives you immediately 90 up to like from 90 to 135 90 experience, so you will be alright. But still, I want to do like, let's say, clean test, you know. Okay, now I need to wait a little bit. Sorry guys, it's 20 seconds because my Citlali is on TDDS. This weapon actually gives crazy amount of buff, like this one. I don't use any elemental mastery because actually her shield is pretty good. You don't need like huge amount of elemental mastery. Yes, if you rely on shield so bad, then yes, but I wouldn't suggest you. I mean, even for Mavuika, I will do Mavuika test as well. Even for Mavuika, this elemental mastery for a shield is enough. Consume or gain night soul points. Consume or gain, not gain. That's the only consume. I mean, like, yeah, when you consume night soul points, then they automatically convert to fighting spirit for Mavuika. And it's like all of the natlan characters, because let's say why ororon is so great for Mavuika, because he can use he can consume night soul points being off field. That's great. With Citlali you need to do something, but in any case she has this passive which is like this one. So you definitely need to use one of the natlan characters. When a nearby party member triggers a night soul burst, Mavuika's attack is increased by 30% for 10 seconds. So just keep that in mind. You need to use one of them. I mean, like, off field is not okay. It's like you need to on field him. At least we don't have any who can do night soul burst being off field. I mean natlan characters.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Then tested you shall be.
I'm going in! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Pyroclastic surge!
Adapt to color.
So yeah, It's 718.
Strength.
It's because of Xilonen's weapon. Most likely, you know, Dreamers, you told me about 936. A couple days ago, like yesterday or something, you know, like we have a couple, like we have a players of, like, I saw the video 718, right? No, 718. Just a second, let me just put a note. So yeah, like I saw that, like as a video, it's like a YouTube recommendation, like Constellation Zero Mavuika, 1 million damage, something like that, with free-to-play build. Yes, that's true. His build, or Mavuika's build, was free-to-play, but that was a guy. His name is something plastic or something like that. He gets all of the characters at Constellation 6, weapon at R5. All of them. So his team was like Xilonen Constellation 6 with weapon Constellation 5, Citlali with Constellation 6, her weapon is R5, Bennett Constellation 6, of course, which gives you additional 50% pyro damage, keeps them, and most likely the highest base attack weapon, which is Mistsplitter with refinement 5. I usually don't watch these videos because it's not correct. Like, let's say this damage, 818, it's also not free to play. Free to play, it's 623 when you don't use any of the weapons, you know? So just keep that in mind. It's a little bit different. I mean, like, yeah, you can get her weapon at refinement 1, but Constellation 6, it's already not free to play. It's, I don't know how you think about that, or your thoughts about that, but I think, yeah, it's a little bit expensive. You cannot be free to play and get all of the characters at Constellation 6. I mean, especially 5-star characters. It's impossible, you know? Oh, Night Soul Burst. Night Soul Burst, it's like kind of... Night Soul Burst... It's not so difficult, actually. Just a second. Just a second. Night Soul Burst, it's like... What is Night Soul Burst? Let me show you. When any of the natlan characters deals elemental reaction, it means Night Soul Burst. That's it. Let's say when you use Citlali's, she gains, like, she deals some damage, but elemental damage, keep that in mind. It means Night Soul Burst. That's it. So it's actually not so difficult. We also have Night Soul Blessing. It's like special, something like, yeah, it's special state of natlan characters. And also Night Soul Transmission. You know what is mean. Night Soul Transmission is most... Night Soul Transmission is annoying one, because, yeah. That's energy. Oh yeah, plastic, like, yeah. I follow him, and yeah, he like showcasing underrated character, but with statistics. Yeah. Like, it's actually, I don't like this stuff. Not gonna lie, this stuff. I don't want to, like, I just like I saw the damage. Then I noticed, like, it's impossible to do 1 million with Xilonen, like, with her signature, because, you know why? Because just it's impossible. I mean, her talents level, it's still low. Then I just, like, noticed that. Then I noticed the name when I like click the link of the like YouTube channel, like, you know, And yeah, I just saw the name Plastic, something like that. So yeah, he always gets like Constellation 6 characters. And yeah, do some showcasing, which is actually trash in my opinion. I'm not hating, but it's not free to play. And yes, and the like name of the video, it's like, oh, Constellation 0 can do million damage. It's impossible, do million damage, guys. Just keep that in mind. If you use free to play, the max damage you can get, yes, of course, it depends on your artifacts. By the way, I can increase a little bit artifacts if you get more, let's say crit rate, crit damage, I mean. Yes, you can get more, but overall it with this weapon it will be about like 650 something like that, not 1 million. If you notice that even with Xilonen signature weapon, I now will switch to Mavuika's signature weapon, so yeah, it's the last test, but you can get 818, so yeah, it's not so high. What's your biggest damage you can get with your Mavuika with signature weapon vortex? Yesterday I did like 803k damage, but it was without Bennett's Mist-Splitter and Xilonen's like this weapon. So it was like free to play, but Mavuika was with her signature, that's it. It was 803k. Why you don't watch Jello? I used to watch Genshin Impact, but now... Oh, yeah, I don't watch Jello as well. You know why? Let's say, guys, now, like, in this game, now, I don't trust anyone in terms of damage, because it's... when they showcasing, I don't know, like, if you like what I do, usually I try to get as much as possible free-to-play builds. That's why I never go for Constellation. Just, yeah, I go for a weapon to do some tests. But I can switch weapon anytime I want. I cannot cancel Constellation. But yes, like most of the guys go for Constellation characters and they do showcasing, which is not correct damage. You cannot get so much damage with, let's say, as you know why, guys, Constellation, second Constellation of Xilonen gives you additional pyro attack, which is actually crazy. You know, it's like great amount of damage. Top of that, if you have Constellation 3, it's increased her level, so yeah, you can get up to 45% rest rate. Now at level 10 it's only 36. 45 is actually pretty decent number, and you can do more damage, that's obvious. Let's say if you go with Furina Constellation 2 also is great. So yeah, like it's like there's a lot of questions, but it's not free to play if you ask me. Hey Oski, how are you doing? In my Constellation, Mavuika can get 1 million because of my Xilonen. Oh yeah, actually yes, Desta. I mean, because without Xilonen Constellation 3, yeah, getting so much damage is actually impossible. Let me show you. So yeah, let me show like...
commissions do I still have to finish?
Now let me show you free-to-play Mavuika with her signature weapon only. So yeah, just a second, guys. So yeah, I will switch this weapon to free to play, which is like this one. It's refinement 1, by the way. I use TDDS on Mualani, and I switch this weapon to like free to play, Sapwood. Mavuika now is on her signature weapon, Constellation 0, like R1 and Constellation 0. Overall stats is like this. By the way, this weapon, it's crazy as hell. Let me show you why. You even don't need to hit an enemy. I just think he is beginner friendly.
Just right.
Oh, I see now. So yeah, let me show this weapon. Why this weapon is so great. You don't even need to hit. You see, like 61 to 228, right? As soon as you use skill or burst, you get all of the buffs. You know, like you see, you now get like additional crit damage, and yes, activated that Obsidian Codex. You don't even need to hit an enemy, so just keep that in mind. It's actually crazy weapon. Now let's get some all of the stuff back. I mean, like energy recharge, etc., something like that. And let's get the damage, like free-to-play damage. Then I will switch weapons, and we'll see how much damage we can get.
Light it up!
I can get more damage by doing normal attacks, because each normal attacks gives me like converts. You know. Like each normal attack converted to a 1.9 fighting speed. Just gives an. Alright. So let's try it again. Oh yeah, that's true. That's actually great. But yeah, it's about like, by the way, I can increase my my stats because I can switch flower, but like to this one, I don't want to. You know why? Because it's my usually build, and I want. If you want me to, I can do it. By the way, I can go like with this one, and I can switch actually to this one. It's crit rate. Maybe not, because yeah, I will get less crit rate. But my weapon gives me enough. Actually, I can. Actually, I can get more damage. We will try to get 1 million anyway. So yeah, now let's do some damage. It should be 803k damage with signature weapon, and this one is free to play build.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then tested you shall be.
Bring it! Teamwork is strength! You two! Time to light up the blazing sun!
Yeah, if you notice that, it was like 803k damage, close to 4, but it's like, yeah, it's like that. It's exact same damage I get. Now let me switch artifacts. Actually, it's a good idea. No, I don't need that old hug anymore. I will take Furina with guard. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, about Furina and Citlali, I would maybe suggest you to go for Furina over Citlali if you don't have Furina, and I can explain you why. With Furina, maybe you cannot get that initial great hit, but normal attacks and charge attacks will give you more damage because Furina's application more consistent than Citlali application. Citlali application rely on Night Soul points, so you need some to keep that application on, but Mavuika doesn't need that. With Mavuika, yes, you cannot get so much. I will do the test, by the way. I did the test yesterday. So now, if you notice that the damage was 803, now let's switch couple artifacts, because I have a weapon. Let's went this one, and let's go like this one. 50 and 40, and actually I can get, just a second. Oh yeah, it's okay. You see, like, it's like actually pretty good. Now let's do the test again. You know why I don't use Mavuika? She's so powerful, I don't need so much power. Like 800k damage, actually it's insane. Just imagine with one hit, you can destroy literally anyone in this game. Hey Sino, how are you doing? Oh yeah, now like let me just like let me show you. Now I have like these stats. It's 94 to like 283. Like yeah, it's went. So yeah, when activate that, you see like it's now like that. So, should I? Should I use a skill again to get all of the stuff or not? Oh yeah, maybe I don't need to do that because yeah, maybe I need. Okay, like. So.
Burn it down! Let's light it up! Show no mercy! Rise with the sun! Get to work!
Hi Kiki, how are you doing? So let's try like now like my... Maybe I should... Actually yes, maybe. With that weapon I should do one more... Before using that burst, I need to do one more skill attack. I will try to do that. You know like how? Yeah. Let me show you what I... Actually maybe because of that, yeah. So yeah, now my build is like free to play, but like yeah. Xilonen's weapon is like this one is 4-star. Citlali with TDDs. Mavuika with her signature, Constellation 0, R1. And Bennett with the sapwood. And by the way, Bennett is Constellation 5, not 6. Because 6 will give you additional 50% pyro damage. So like let's... Maybe I should use one more skill. Yeah, I will try to do
If you
that.
insist on putting yourself to the
it's like-
test,
Light it up!
then test it.
Everybody stand with it!
What's... Oh, that was a glitch. Because I didn't touch anything. Okay. Okay, I did 10 pulls of the 72 period. Hopefully I didn't get any 5-star. Now I'm on 482. I'll go for arlecchino now. 50-50 minute. 2 grind. Oh, you know like Kiki.
I've read almost
I don't
every
know, like,
novel from Yae
I-
Publishing House.
I
Pretty
wish...
normal, right?
I wish you best of luck, but why don't you want to get Mavuika? Mavuika in this case actually, in terms of damage, she's better. You know? She's actually way better than arlecchino. Yes, arlecchino is not bad, but... Because sadly I have only Ororon and Kachina and Natlan. Oh, that's okay, Kiki. That's completely okay. You don't need Natlan characters to get like this stuff. I mean like this Night Soul points. Let me show you.
Wrath from the sky!
Right? I just used all of my Night Soul points, right? And I only have Citlali in my team. Citlali actually consumed less Night Soul points than Ororon. Let me show you.
Show no mercy! Get to work!
And that's it, it's ready. You don't need Xilonen. You don't need Xilonen. Just keep that in mind. Go for Mavuika. Mavuika is maybe a little bit difficult to use, but she is like way more better. Yeah, Ororon is great actually. Mavuika can work without Natlan characters. Kiki, yes. I mean like, hey Mirak, how are you doing? I mean, yes, like, actually it's not a bad idea to get Natlan character, but she can, yes. You can use Ororon. Ororon is actually great, because Ororon has off-field application. Alright, let me do it again. So yeah, it's going to be the test with, oh yeah, with switched artifacts. You know, NPC reacts to Mavuika ideal. Oh yeah, actually yes, I did the video today, you remember, you know guys, so yeah, like actually this idle animation is unique. I have Wolf Gravestone as well. Oh yeah, if you, by the way, about Wolf of Gravestone, I now, like, I tested with, like, not only Gravestone, but with this weapon as well. So yeah, let's say this weapon, in terms of damage, it's, this one, Rain Slasher, is close to the Mailed Flower. Main Flower is better because it gives you more EM and some attack. But you still can use this one. But if you have Gravestone, use Gravestone. And I would suggest you to go for Mavuika. No need to go for Arlecchino. She's not bad unless you like the Arlecchino so much, you know, like it's like depends. But Mavuika is way better. And Mavuika is like, yeah, it's a... Yeah, I heard Arlecchino is coming back. Yeah, Arlecchino is going to be on the second phase of this patch. Yes, that's true. Okay, now let's do damage. What I changed couple artifacts. So yeah, because of that, my crit rate went a little bit less, like from 100 to 94, and crit damage increased. So yeah.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Burn it down!
tested you shall be.
I'm going in! Show no mercy! Lumine! East Papa!
Pyroclastic surge!
Very well.
It should be better actually. It should be way better than 803. Let me do the test again. Because I have more crit rate and more crit damage. How is your crit damage that much? Oh yes,
Sand
it's
is the natural enemy of
oh,
fire.
it's because of weapon. I mean, I use a weapon and also that weapon increase by 20% crit damage, but additionally, when the equipment character is in Night Soul Blessing state, this passive increased by 75% more. So it's like kinda 35-ish, something like that, you know? And more attack, of course. Also, I switched a couple artifacts. Like, let me show you. I borrowed couple artifacts from Mavuika, or from Chasca. This one, and like this one. I usually use like this one, which is less, and this one, which is less.
Civilization. In the desert,
So what team
ruins
should I
are all
run
that
with
remain to
Mavuika?
tell the story of the past.
Lila, Mavuika, Ororon, and yes, you can use this team. Lila, Mavuika, Ororon, and but you know what? You actually can avoid, if you have Xilonen, would be nice. If you don't have Xilonen, use Kachina. Kachina actually might be better. Let's say you use Mavuika's skill, then you use Kachina's skill or burst, which activates Cinder City passive. Then you use Lila, then Bennett, then Lila, and then Mavuika's burst. So yeah, something like that. But Kachina would be better, if you ask me. I mean, you know why? Instead of Ororon, use Kachina. Kachina also is actually not bad. You can place that her skill, like that swirly quirly, or how it calls, just like, let me check the name. I just swirly twirly. Yes, swirly twirly. Just let me check the name. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, Turbo Twirly. So yeah, you place that Turbo Twirly and you can get some like Night Soul points. It's actually okay. Well, in Spell Abyss, by the way, you should be okay, because you know why? Since you do some normal attacks, you can get Night Soul points back. But is Prototype Amber better on Mualani or with Ziv? My Mualani is so good, but low crit damage. Sino, like Mualani and Widzev, you know, unfortunately for Widzev has Widzev is great weapon, but you know, it has attack and great cooldown, which is 30 seconds. I would say you can use Widzev because both of the passive, which is one of them is Elemental Mastery, another one is Elemental Damage, which is way more valuable, can be useful for Mualani. If you're okay with doing tests, I would say go Widzev. You know why? Because when you switch to Mualani and she gets this Elemental Damage bonus, 96%, this weapon is powerful than her signature R1. Just keep that in mind. I mean, you can get more damage than with signature R1. This elemental damage bonus is just crazy. Unfortunately, yes, it's 30 seconds cooldown, it lasts for 10 seconds, which is actually more than enough for Mualani. And yes, you need to do couple. By the way, like it has like different animation. When you get one note after switching to a character, it means attack. 2 notes, it's elemental damage bonus. 3 notes, it means elemental mastery. Well, it's pro time. Hey Andy, how are you doing? Yeah, she's my first C6 character. I mean, like, which one? So what team I... Oh yeah, you mean Kachina. If so, go for Kachina. You know why? Kachina is better. And in terms of, like, why you can use Cinder City. You can actually use Cinder City on... just a second. No, you know, like Bennett. Why Ororon in this case not so great? You can get, instead of melt, you can get electro, like overloaded damage, which is actually not so. It's not, but that's why it's better to use Kachina, you know. So yeah, like let's say you can mess up with reaction. So yeah, not you, of course, it's Ororon can mess up, because Ororon has a field application, and he definitely will destroy that cryo aura. I mean, like Lila's cryo aura. So it's better to go Kachina with Cinder City, or Lila. You can use Lila with Tenacity, by the way, which actually is a buff for Mavuika. Mavuika with her signature Obsidian Codex, and Bennett with Noblesse, which is actually great. And the weapons, of course. If you have Gravestone, use Gravestone on Mavuika. No way, Capitano not going to be playable. Actually, yes, Sino. Most likely he is. He will be playable in future, but we'll see.
Fulfill our pact! Try and stop me! Get to work!
You see, I don't use Xilonen. So yeah, I don't need to use Xilonen at all. I mean, like Xilonen, like, kinda overcapping that fighting spirit. So we are getting Mizuki instead of Capitano. Oh yeah, about Mizuki, most likely is going to be a standard banner. So yeah, just keep that in mind. She is a healer, if I'm not mistaken, EM healer. Looks okay, but like animation is okay, but I don't know. we should get free Lanyan, you know. So yeah, let's do the test again. Actually, I should get more damage, but unfortunately I got the same.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Rise with the sun!
Bring it! Everybody stand back! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of evil!
Light of the blazing sun!
No, it's the same.
very well. Consider your strength.
That's interesting. That's actually a little bit interesting. You know why? Because I got exactly the same damage despite I increased my crit damage. That's interesting. You know why? Maybe it's because of crit rate. Okay, if so, let me just switch my artifacts back. You know? So if it's no changes. So yeah, like that. It's not like that, of course, like yeah.
Light it up!
It's like that. You know? Very interesting. Yeah, this artifacts actually is not bad because I have attack. This one doesn't have attack. This one doesn't have attack. This one has, maybe because of that, and elemental, you know, like this substats. Maybe because of that, I get exactly the same damage. You know, because elemental mastery actually means a lot. Attack means a lot, but I don't have any substats. So it's they like this a little attack buff and a little elemental mass somehow like nullify that crit damage I got, like 20% crit damage. It's possible. Mizuki yes, she's cute, but I'm cloning on Wuwa, guys. I'm looking for Shenhua constellation. 2 more before. Oh yeah, like. Oh, yesterday, by the way, I did like all of the like. Yeah, I did like fishing for that cry girl. I failed, unfortunately. It was a disaster. Yeah. After completing the Archon quest, I feel like Tsaritsa might do something to wake Capitano or some. Oh yeah, actually it's possible. Actually it's possible. Alright, let's do now the test with her signature and with signature on other characters. And after that, I will level up the talents. Well, Mavuika. Yeah, actually, yeah, I should get about like 1 million, kinda like that. But it's not going to free to play. I mean, like, yeah, it's like free to play, but with signature weapons, guys. Just keep that in mind. So at the moment, let's say with free to play team, you can get with your signature, you can get 803. It depends on your artifacts. So yeah, let's say 20k more, 20k less is okay. But 800k, it's possible. Let's go with signature weapons on Xilonen, and I will go Mist-Splitter on Bennett. Oh yeah, Scarabos, yeah, I know, Scarabos is a little bit annoying. But yeah, on you know why Scarabos? Like, which bosses is better to use to check your damage or get crazy amount of damage? Yes, it's Scarabos or like this boss within, yeah, this one. This bosses has low resistances, and because of that you can get more damage. But I wouldn't suggest you. I mean, like, it's up to you guys because they are annoying. This boss is pretty easy and close to area. Yes, with Scara, by the way, you can get 1 million with this build. It's possible. But yes, to reach that boss you need to do like...
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
burn it down!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Show no mercy! Citlali, East Papa!
Red from the sky!
Very well.
So it was 900 at 18. Now let's level up her talent. And let's see. Yes, I saw lots of players done on
Sand is the natural enemy of
yes,
fire
like,
and civilization.
Oh, by the way, with,
in the desert,
yeah, you can do
ruins
that.
are all
That's
that
true.
remain to tell the story of the past.
Oh, you know why with on Scara boss? Because Scara has like low resistances on for any damage, like pyro, electro, etc., something like that. That's why, yeah, she's...
Light it up! Fulfill our path!
But you know, like, if you compare with Arlecchino, Mavuika is way more easy to use. I mean, I just get used to her already. And I use with Chasca, as you know, guys. And you know, like, what with Chasca, she's just crazy. Unfortunately, the only like problem is you need to be like a little bit close to an enemy. That's it. Even that, the only problem is that transmission mechanic. That's it. Okay, guys. So now it was like with signature weapons, it was 918k. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, actually, not a bad damage. Not good. Now I have Matt to level up her talents. So yeah, let's do it. And I can do another one. Exactly. I do both of them. Yeah, you know, like I don't want to check which, like it should be nice to check one. Ah, that's right. I already did that anyway. Anyway, it should be like, yeah, one by one would be way better. Also, I will increase this one because it's shield observation. If you don't mind, let's do some crafting. Oh yeah, I don't need that. Let's do some crafting real quick. Let me increase that one as well. Pyro Traveler is kinda good. Pyro Travelers, oh yeah. You done your Archon quest? Yes, I done chapter 5. It was annoying, Desta. It lasts for 8 hours for me. It was like incredible. Like, yeah, we need to write petition. We need to start petition to like Hoyo to decrease the amount of time you waste. You waste actually on Archon quest. It was 8. If you don't like skip all of the dialogues, read all of them, do recording, etc., something like that, it's 8 hours of your time. It's just crazy. Today, by the way, I done Citlali's that tribal quest as well. It lasts for 4 hours. Damn, bro, it's so... Yeah, it's fun, not gonna lie. Actually, that capitano stuff, you know, like when he like, yeah, it was cool, but luckily, like, it's a holidays. I have a ton of them. I haven't done that. Oh, okay. That's the Vuvo, yeah. Vuvo is, yeah. For real dreamers, 6 Pyro Traveler. Oh, actually, yes. You like Constellation 6 Pyro Traveler will give you additional 50% actual damage, you know? And you can benefit from that. I mean, especially Arlecchino can benefit, Mavuika can benefit, like a lot of characters can benefit from that. Is that all? Let's do a bit more. Okay. So yeah, let me level up Citlali's talents. So you have all of the stuff. Level up. Okay. We need one of them. And that's it. And crown. Of course, I will crown her signature and I will crown her burst. You know why? Because she actually pretty good at damage. She can deal pretty good damage with her burst. Let me just convert. Like, yeah, we need this stuff, right? Now I will keep her talent at level 6, but I will do it later. So yeah. I still need to farm some books, but I will be okay. I mean, you see. Alright, now Mavuika with level 8 talent. Do I have all of the stuff? Yes. Let's do the test. And you're not gonna lie, I like longer Archon quests for real, but it's like more yapping than... Yes, actually, you know, like Andy, so Pyro Traveler is a support. Yes, he can be DPS, but he is great support characters as well, Stefan. But yes, Andy, I agree with you. I mean, like, you know why? It's a lot of like free talk, like chit chat, something like that, which is actually annoying. Like Paimon, like you remember, like they like photo stuff, like yeah, autograph stuff. So yeah, it's annoying actually, not gonna lie. And it lasts for 2 hours, I mean like that last part. Alright, let's try to get...
If you insist on putting yourself to the test...
Rise with the thought, string it!
I'm going in! Get to work! You two! Time to end! Pyroclastic surge!
A different color is a spirit of life.
Incinerate!
Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, I skip all dialogues. I mean, like in WoW you can do that. Unfortunately, in Genshin Impact you cannot do that. I mean, I still listen all of the dialogues. I mean, like, yeah, I don't think I will skip, but yeah, when Paimon.
Light it up!
Oh my God.
Let's light it up! Fulfill our pact!
It was about like 400k, I don't know why. Yeah, 38, 36, something like that. White top. Okay. No, let me check the weapons. Yeah, that's the 5 stars.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then tested you shall be.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of evil! Wrath from the sky!
Very well.
Yeah, and 1,040,000. That's crazy actually. And it's just a second. 1,049,000 in damage. By the way, now let me show you. It's my max damage I got. Just a second. It's renewed. I don't remember the name. Yeah, that's what I got. 1,049,000 damage. So because of before of that it was 933k, something like that. Yeah, one shot. I mean, like, yeah. Oh, by the way, now let's do that new boss with this team. Actually, this boss is not so difficult. Let's try to do it. I mean, you know which one I mean? I mean, like that new, that Sauron. It looks like a Sauron from a Lord of the Rings, that eye. Let's get some energy. And by the way, it's like she is not finalized. I still can increase talents. I will crown these talents. I don't have mats. So yeah, it's like will increase, damage will be increased definitely.
Rise with the sun!
Fulfill our pact!
Burn it down!
Get to work!
Oh my god,
Sand is the natural
collected 2
enemy of
pools from
fire and
chest
civilization.
and 150
In the desert,
Congrats.
ruins are all that
Cool
remain
move. Oh,
to tell the
congrats, Kiki.
story of the
Actually,
past.
congrats with that, because Mavuika is way better than arlecchino, believe me or not. And you don't need, you know, like sooner or later, you will get natlan characters. It's obvious. But arlecchino is a little bit like, yeah, she's cool, not gonna lie. She's like, but yeah, congrats with that. Congrats, that's crazy. Vortex, should I go for arlecchino like her? I like Dreamers. Dreamers, I don't want what, like we discussed that ton of time. You like, let's say if you like her so much, then go for her. But I still wouldn't suggest you because it's a waste. If you already have Mavuika and you chasing for a damage, going for arlecchino, it's not a case. It's not bad. You know, like if you like the character, go for it. You have extra Primogems. If you don't have extra Primogems, I wouldn't suggest you. She is not, you know, like Mavuika in this case way more better. Like, yeah, you just need to get too used to her. That's it. And it's pretty easy. It's not so difficult, actually. What's the difference in setup between the last 800, 900 and 1 million? Oh yeah, what's the difference? So yeah, 800s when I use Xilonens with free-to-play weapon, like this one, Bennett with free-to-play weapon, which was a support, and Mavuika was at talent 6. When so yeah, 6. When I leveled up talents, no, just a second. Yeah, my bad. The difference was only talents. That's it. Only talents, because, just a second. The difference was only talents. I leveled up talents, and I also leveled up Citlali stance, but it doesn't matter so much because it's not a damage, you know? It's just a shield, that's it. Because it's the same damage. For Citlali, it's only her burst gives some damage. That skill doesn't give damage at all. So it was only this, like 2 talents, 2 levels. It went by 100%. Oh, about 900s, by the way. 900s I got when I switched to... Just a second. What was that? Switch to weapons or like... Oh yeah, well, just a second. Desta, you're right. So yeah, 800s if you use like completely free-to-play characters. Let's say you use 4-star weapon, like this one, and you use Sapwood on Bennett, and you use Signature on Mavuika and Talent 6. When I switch to Signature weapon on Xilonen and Mist Splitter on Bennett and still Talent 6, I got 900s. When I leveled up by 2 level, I got 1 million. Hey Ruman, how are you doing? Oh yeah, you know, I like that bird who keeps saying, no way bro, it's Ifa companion, right? Oh yeah, actually it's actually some like, yeah, it's that new bird, it's like kinda Pokemon or something, it's related to Ifa, that's true. What about Chlorine Dreamers? I mean, about Chlorine, Dreamers, if you have extra Primogems, go for Chlorine. But keep that in mind, we should get... Chlorine is not bad, if you ask me. But Chlorine is good. You can go for Chlorine. I still maybe wouldn't suggest you because of Keqing. You can use Keqing, you can get her Constellation. She's pretty free to play. She is great aggravate team. She has best synergy with Fischl, by the way. Now Furina is the best pool of TOMAHAWK. Yes. I mean, like, yeah, skip Citlali, go for Furina if you don't have her. You know why? Because even though with Furina you cannot get so much initial damage. By the way, let me do the test. Why I forgot about that. Initial damage with Furina is going to be less than with Citlali, but it's obvious. You know why? Because Citlali is with that. It's a melt, and also it's.
I knew you'd miss.
It's melt, and also it's like, yes, let's get some energy, and also it's Pyro Shred. 20%, which is actually valuable, and also it's that weapon, which is TDDS. Actually, it's give a lot of buff. Oh yeah, Roman, you will be alright. Oh, Constellation 3, for real, back to back. That's sad, actually, Roman. And I'm now mentally understand. If you have no Primogems, just build Chichi. Just like me. No, you will be alright, human. You know why? Because we will get enough Primogems actually on phase, like first phase. Yeah, it's not maybe enough to get to a PD, not gonna lie. But we will get about like maybe 40 to 50 pulls, you know. By the way, if like I got Chichi as well when I went for Citlali, so yeah, I feel you. I never lost to a character. I lost 2 times, and both times are weapon. That zombie, a little zombie.
Light it up!
That was I saw the Citlali. I hate these salon members, you know why? Because they last for like 25 seconds. That thing is a monster, yes. Unfortunately, yes. We all have Chichi, guys, yeah. Some one of you. So yeah, let's do test with Furina. With Furina, rotation is actually the same. It's not. So yeah, with Citlali it's easy. With Furina it's a little bit different. So yeah, what you need to do? You need to use just a second. You just keep that in mind. You need to use Xilonen skill on Pyro. So like you need to use Mavuika skill first, then Xilonen skill burst, then Furina skill burst, then Bennett buff, and then Mavuika's burst. So yeah, like that.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Burn it down!
then tested you shall be.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! Everybody stand back!
Pyroclastic surge!
Okay, it's mualani stuff. Actually, I think like Mavuika learned that from mualani. Damn, it wasn't rare. For real. What was that? Okay, and I lost all of my energy. That's crazy. Yeah, that was. I tried Mavuika with my C6 Furina. The damage only reached. Yeah, actually, that's true. Yeah, rotation matters. That's also like, but yeah, like yesterday I tried with Furina. The damage was about 400 and ish, something like that. So yeah, most likely I will get the same damage. But that one was like, it was more line trick, by the way.
Rise with the sun!
And I lost all of the energy.
Bring it!
Alright. Little mualani missed. That's true, mualani.
Ah, but this isn't the best spot to lie down.
Charlotte and Sucrose. Okay, now let me get some like. No, it's possible. I just waste like a little bit more time than I expected. Like. Because that boss actually, yes, that boss changed his place immediately. So you need to act a little bit faster.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Light it up!
then tested you shall be.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Let my name echo in song! Teamwork is strength!
Light of the blazing sun!
So yeah,
Time to
it's,
buckle down.
Very well.
but you know, like if you notice that even though the damage initial hit was low, a couple hits and she she died immediately. You know why? Because if you compare with Citlali, Citlali most likely lose her application, but Furina not. Because of that, you get consistent wave. It was like 610. So yeah, that's okay. And I would say Furina is, if you don't have Furina, it's better to go from Furina than for Citlali. Just keep that in mind. So now let's get some energy and let's fight that boss. Vortex, how much ER is enough for Mavuika if I'm running her with Wolf? Oh yeah,
Instead of confining
like
themselves
energy
to the
recharge.
heavens,
God
God should broaden their horizons and...
You don't need energy recharge for Mavuika at all. I mean, like, yeah, you don't need energy recharge because she doesn't benefit from ER. She benefits from Night Soul points. That's why, you know, like, if you remember, you told me that you don't have any natlan characters. She doesn't need energy recharge. Just completely try to avoid any energy recharge in your artifacts. So yeah, it's a waste for Mavuika. You know, like, this one is bad for Mavuika. She doesn't benefit from that, that's it.
World
It's a...
below.
Should I give Earson? No. About Sand. Oh yeah, let me show Kiki my build. So yeah, what's the best and optimal build for Mavuika? You need to use 4-piece Obsidian Codex. Try to get crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery, and attack substats if it's possible. Like this. You need to use elemental mastery sands to do the max damage possible. Just keep that. If you don't have pretty good one, use attack. But keep that in mind that elemental mastery is better. Or about Goblet, it's pyro damage, it's obvious. And Circlet, it's a like crit rate, crit damage, it depends what you need. Usually it's crit damage because Obsidian Codex gives you 40% crit rate. So that's it, it's actually easy. Just keep that in mind, you need to use elemental mastery. You can use attack if you don't have EM sands. But EM is better. EM is better by 5 to 10%. I think I should start saving from now onwards for Constellation. Remember, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Constellation 5 R5, like Constellation 6 R5, especially R5. You know why? Weapons kinda for whales. R5 weapon especially. It's still up to you. I mean, like, you can do whatever you want, but I wouldn't suggest you. But Constellation, maybe. And by the way, Tsaritsa should be released in 2 patches, by the way.
Burn it down! Let's light it up! Xianyun, bring it!
Tsaritsa, by the way, should be released in 2 patches. You know why? Most likely in by the way, we already know the patches. The next one, 6.0, is going to be a Notcry, but not Snezhnaya. Snezhnaya is going to be a patch 7. So yeah, 7.0, I mean, like version 7.0. Just keep that in mind. Because of that, so yes.
Leave me alone.
Tsaritsa
Never mind.
Tsaritsa most likely will be released in 2 patches. Yeah, true. Dreamers, like, the damage over time by my Mavuika team with Furina do way better with Citlali. The nukes are way better, but yes, that's true. I mean, actually, it's actually obvious. You know why? Because it's not because of like Furina gives you 75%. No, it's because it's consistent vaping and you do vape damage. But with Citlali, you do only pyro damage. That's because of that. Even though it's buffed by Xilonen, it's still like pyro damage. It's not reaction. With vape, actually, it's reaction. That's why you get more damage. So in this case, if you don't have Furina, I would strongly suggest you to go for Furina over Citlali. So yeah, let's try this boss. Yeah, unfortunately, I already... What? No, I remaining attempts, 1, I already did that.
Weather like this is perfect for enjoying the outdoors. Wanna go first?
Tsaritsa in 2 patches. You mean like Skirk Vortex? I mean, no, not Skirk. You know why? Next patch is going to be not Cry, not Snezhnaya. But as you know, Tsaritsa, it's Archon of Snezhnaya. Because of that, most likely we will not get Tsaritsa in Not Cry. But Skirk is going to be released in 5.7. Yes, exactly. Like 6. By the way, like they released that. By the way, on developer stream, like you know, like that stream, Hoyo stream. They already announced that next patch is going to be Not Cry. I thought 5.4555. Oh, you mean like Skirk? No, Skirk going to be released in 5.7, according to the leaks. Oh, actually no. About like Dreamers, about like learn to spine bike. You mean like donuts? You don't need to learn that. No need to learn that. You know why? Because you just need to press. Let's say, actually, it's in auto mode. If you have Mavuika Dreamers, just check it. It's auto mode. You don't need to do anything actually. You can cancel it. Will Capitano be playable? Most likely no, Rumen. Capitano is not going to be playable, at least within future patches. Maybe in the future, in like Not Cry on maybe Snezhnaya, something like that, but we still don't know. He kinda not completely dead. He is kinda alive, but in a Night Soul, how it calls? Night Soul. Yeah, that's Night Soul.
Exploration,
you know, that
and
place.
Trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Rumen. He sacrificed himself. Everyone is saying he won't be played. Maybe yes, Ali, by the way, because he is not completely died. He's still like, but say that he's saying for the Captain. What? Oh yeah, it's possible he will be playable. Capitano is a great harbinger. So Vortex, what's the highest? Like Yoni, you can. I got 1,049,000 and like yeah, ish, something like that. 1,049,000 with like full build and signature weapons, etc., something like that, and with talents. Now let's try this boss. Yeah. So yeah, this boss is actually not so difficult. Let's do the same and let's see how much damage I can do.
You will hear.
Rise with the sun!
Shall hear the prophecy!
Oh, that was a waste.
Echo! I'm going in! You two! Time to
Wrath from the sky!
The inevitable!
Burn it down!
Just a second.
everybody stand!
Pyroclastic surge!
The world shall perish, and its ashes will fall like rain!
Full throttle!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
I messed up a little bit.
Light it up! Incinerate! Light up the blazing sun!
Yeah, let me try it again. I do this boss with Neuvillette because Mavuika died at initial time. Oh, for real? No, actually she's okay. Like, yeah, you know, like what? The Dreamers, like, that's why any weapon on your characters, like constellation weapon, matters. That's why. Now I use like this thing. I use signature weapon on Xilonen, I use Mistsplitter on Bennett, and I use signature weapon on Mavuika, and also talents, it's 8, you know? But because of everything, like every bit of a damage matters when you do something like that. Let me try it again. Actually, it's possible. I just messed up. Is Mavuika the new meta? Oh, human, you know, like she's an Archon character, and yes, I would say she's actually crazy. Not gonna lie. About meta being meta or not, I would say maybe. I would say Furina is still maybe better with constellations. You know why? Because Furina is a character who can increase, like who can buff all of the elements in this game. She is better than Xilonen, by the way, if you ask me. The only problem with Furina,
but this isn't the best spot.
it's like you need some healer, persistent healer on your team. You know. About being meta, I don't know. I would say maybe yes for now, for this patch, for a couple future patches, she is actually not bad. But sooner or later we will get some like more powerful character.
Rise with the sun!
Let's light it up! Fulfill our pact! Bring it!
Yeah, but with Xilonen actually you get that 200 fighting spirit just immediately. Furina, yeah, you know, like Sina agree with me. Like, yeah, Sina, that's true. Actually, Furina is like kinda crazy character, not gonna lie. I'm talking about DPS meta. Oh yeah, DPS meta, you know, like this game is mostly about reaction. So because of that, like supportive characters are more valuable. But yes, for now, for this patch, for next patch, for couple patches, yes, she is meta. For now, she is meta.
Weather like this is perfect for enjoying the outdoors.
She's
go
not
for a
poor
spin?
actually.
Here,
you know why?
hop on.
Let's say arlecchino, it still might be valuable and useful in like, but yeah, if you compare with damage, etc., with new enemies, yeah, I would say arlecchino's time is kinda end. So that's why I wouldn't suggest you to go for arlecchino. It's better to go for Mavuika, definitely. Xilonen and Kazuha meta.
You are but another fool.
Burn it down!
A delusional dream.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa!
It's breath from the sky! The end of our legacy.
Or maybe using that, like, maybe using Xilonen's, like, actually healing. It's no, I did like, just a second. Let me do a couple tries. Oh my. My friend said he will skip Mavuika because he is a true arlecchino man. Oh yeah, like, you know, like, let's say if arlecchino is, if you like arlecchino so much, then go for arlecchino. She is still not bad, but in terms of damage, Mavuika is way better. Way better. You know, like, it's like not even comparable, because, you know why? The main point is Mavuika can be healed by any other sources, and actually it's very important. Arlecchino cannot be healed, and that's a problem. That's a huge problem, actually.
Show no mercy! Bring it! Get to work!
That's okay. I'm satisfied seeing 1 million on Vortex Mavuika. I can sleep. Yeah, thank you very much for joining, Destin. Good night. Yeah, actually, like, yeah, it was about... By the way, you can get more damage because the talents now, it's only 8. So yeah, let's say in couple weeks, I can do maybe 1,200,000, something like that, I expect. Maybe a little bit less, 1,150,000. So yeah, but it's going to be way better than like I have now. Alright, let me try the boss again. Yeah, arlecchino can be healed. Actually, it's a huge problem, by the way. You know, guys, it's like it's. Yes, you can use shield. Now we have Citlali, but you know, like going for Citlali to use arlecchino again and again, it's in my opinion not a great idea. It's better to go for Mavuika and use Lila with Mavuika because Lila actually is a valuable character. Vortex 1 million is not as other who use food buff. Oh yeah, actually it's like Dreamers. I used weapons, but if you free to play, you can get. I will just let me just do that boss again, and I will do like free to play weapon like that 4-star on Xilonen, on Mavuika, and on Bennett. I will do the test definitely. Just like yeah. Because she is now level 8, talent level 8. At level 6, I did about 623.
This world will be reduced to ashes, and you along with it.
Hear the echoes of the valley! Everybody stand back! Suffer the wrath of the Eastling! Light of the blazing sun!
Is
this
future.
Why?
You ignited a fire that you could not control.
Very interesting. Anyway, like I will not continue. I don't know why I get like 350 again. It's anyway. I will not continue. Let's do the test. Like was I can do this boss again. Like anyway, it's possible. I just like yeah. He destroys that Mavuika second time in a row. That's annoying. My build still sucks. Seeing Vortex Mavuika, I got like yeah, like by the way, like yeah, Desta's build, it's not bad, but it's not optimal, definitely, because she can get way more better artifacts. Artifacts is actually a problem, yes. I can show the build, but despite that, she gets, I'm sorry, he gets that like 1 million damage. By the way, what day you think you will be free to live my account again, like Vortex and Rex? I think it's almost 3 months. Time for progress. Oh yeah, like it's up to you, Desta. It's up to you. Like if you like, we can do next week maybe. You know, I want to like finish that chapter 6. Not gonna lie, because it's about 8 hours. I have some time, free time now because of holidays. So I need to like finish as soon as possible. But yeah, we can do it next week, no problem. And by the way, what Vortex did you... Oh yeah, by the way, yes, like this is right, because when
we
you
should,
do like...
take a break after all that running around.
Because, yeah, I mentioned that, but still. Scarabos and this one in Azuma, yeah, it's like less resistance. So because of that, you can get more damage on these bosses. And no food. By the way, I don't use foods, by the way. You know why, guys? Because in my opinion, it's kind of cheating. Oh. Can you maybe help me test my Mavuika? Yes, of course I can, Yoni, no problem. Of course I can. Now, guys, let me switch to the free-to-play, completely free-to-play, and let's see how much damage I can get. So yeah, it's going to be Constellation 0 Xilonen with 4-star weapon. It's going to be Mavuika with this weapon. I prefer this and Gravestone, but it's up to you. I can use let's do Gravestone. let's do Greystone. Actually, Greystone is better, and you know that. Because Greystone gives me damage, like about like maybe 10% more damage, something like that. And I'm going to use like Sapwood. If you want me to, oh yeah, I will test both of them. I mean, I will test this one and this one as well. My Citlali is on like TDDS. So yeah, it's completely free to play build without any constellation. And Bennett, by the way, it's constellation 5. That's okay. Next week after you like finish the Act 6 arc. Yeah, it would be nice, Desta. Thank you very much. Can you try Nahida with Mavuika? Nahida with Mavuika is not a great idea. You know why? It's kinda... Actually, yes, you can. I will do it. No problem. I can do the test in... Yes. No problem, Oski. Just let me do this boss couple times and I will switch to Nahida. And actually you can. The only problem is Mavuika's application is not... It's good, but it lasts for 15 seconds, something like... It's... Actually... You know what? Oh yeah, it has like cooldown 15 seconds. Yeah, I will try it, Oski, no problem. Yeah. Yes, oh yeah, sleep well. Good night, Desta. What is Neuvillette? Oh, not Neuvillette. I will try Neuvillette as well, no problem. Let me first like do like this test, like Dreamers. It's for you, by the way. It's free to play with talent level 8. Then I will switch to... Yoni asked me to check damage, but I don't know how I can do that. Like, Yoni, how can I test your damage? I mean, you can check all of my builds if you want. Like, building Bennett is easy, but all of the other characters are in my showroom. So you can check all of the, like, yeah, Xilonen is here, Mavuika is here, and Citlali is here. Instead of Citlali, you can go Lila. And I can switch Lila, by the way, to Lila if you want me to. Neuvillette with Citlali, okay, Vortex. Yes, it's... Yes, yeah, I will test it.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then test it you should.
Oh yeah, my bad. Let me get that fighting spirit. So yeah, like I don't have like 200 fighting spirit.
Off we go.
You can use actually Citlali with Neuvillette, it's possible.
Rise with the sun.
But definitely not with TDTS. Okay. Can you check my Mavuika build? Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, that wasn't me spitting on the ground. I know better than that. I just had some sand in my mouth.
Okay, just like... Just a second, guys. So yeah, level 90 is okay. Weapon is Greystone, 90. Talents is 8. Alright. Most likely you do something bad with rotation. Oh, this one is crazy actually. Oh, you got this one recently. That's actually, guys, yeah, Yoni got this one couple days ago, if I'm not mistaken, out of Transmuter. If I'm not, this one is just insane. It's 40, close to 45 CV, 43.5 CV. That's crazy. Your artifacts are good. Crit rate? Why is that? Oh, you don't have enough crit rates for real? Oh, I see now. Yeah, no crit rate here. 3 point. Oh, I see now. Yeah, this one need to be changed, but unfortunately, no, it doesn't matter so much actually, because you have some ratio anyway, you know. Most likely you do something wrong with rotation, I would say. Which team you use, by the way? Oh no, actually, Yoni, no need to be regret. You know why? Elemental Mastery, that's true that Elemental Mastery gives you more damage, but this piece is just crazy. Believe me or not, it's just insane. You can use it like on so many. You can use it on Kinich. You can use it on Chasca. So many characters can benefit from that. Believe me or not, it's just crazy. Xilonen and Bennett Furina. With Xilonen, oh, by the way, with Xilonen and Bennett Furina, you cannot get 1 million. It's with Constellation 0 characters like Furina, Xilonen, Bennett, and Mavuika. I got 610k damage. That's it. You cannot get more than that. You cannot get 1 million. You can get more with Lila. Let me do the test first. God damn, Yuni. Nice artifacts. Yeah, actually, that's artifacts is crazy. I need improvement work. What? How are you playing and watching stream, Yuni? No, most likely, yeah. He'd like do some things, then switch to the game. Okay, now it's like free to play, guys. So yeah, let me show you the builds. Now it's completely free to play characters and builds. 4-star weapons, all of them. It's a 3-star weapon. Mavuika with a gravestone. I will use that flowered, mailed flower as well. But let's first try with gravestone and sapwood on Bennett. Yuni, do you think I should level up Rain Slasher since I have no much attack? Yuni, I don't think so. If you use gravestone, gravestone is better. Gravestone is better than Rain Slasher. Oh yeah, you use gravestone actually. Gravestone is better, no need to do that. I wouldn't suggest you. You just need to go for Elemental Mastery and you will do more damage. But with Furina, by the way, you cannot get so much. I mean, like, if you want to do like burst damage, let's say like Yoni. Let me use Lila and I will show you. Just a second.
Let's ride!
If you insist on putting
Grab the
yourself to the
engine.
test, then tested you shall be.
What's the... I don't like this transmission so much. Actually, it's so annoying, guys. I'll farm EM. Yes, I mean, like, it's better to use EM. You know why? Edimus Vortex. Should you check my Mavuika build? Okay. Just a second, guys. Let me check that build. Dreamers, like, most likely you like your showroom is not opened completely. I mean, like, just switch this one. It's most likely like hide it, and I cannot do that at the moment. Just switch it back and I will check it, no problem. You know, like showcase stuff. Oh, no problem, use just Vortex. What about Blackcliff? Yes, you can use Blackcliff, Ali. If you don't have like any other weapons, Blackcliff is the way. But keep that in mind, Rain Slasher is better than Blackcliff. If you have enough crit rate, crit damage stuff, like Rain Slasher is better. Now opened. Yes, let's wait a couple minutes because yeah, you need to be like, and it needs to be like updated. Okay, guys.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then tested you shall be.
I'm going in! Show no mercy! Not you two! Time to wrath from the skies!
So yeah, with completely free to play, you can get 797k damage. It was a gravestone, right? Actually, it's crazy damage. And keep that in mind, it's only talent level 8. When you increase that, you can get about like 950 something. Now let's try with this weapon. So yeah, with signature you get about like 200k more damage. But it's obvious because signature gives you so much stuff, actually, yes. Alright, just a second guys, let me check. Oh yeah, now it's opened. Let me switch the window guys, just a second. So like, crit damage is okay, elemental mastery is low, but that's alright. I mean like, yeah, congrats with the weapon as well. Nice, nice, nice. Use attack. Like, if you ask me, just switch this attack to EM, and you use like 5 obsidian codex. This one is okay. You can keep it because of attack. This one is crazy. You use crit damage. That's true. That's okay. So yeah, if you have some like, if you switch this one to elemental mastery, you can get more damage. Definitely more damage, because attack is not so great for Mavuika, unfortunately. And yes, in the future, if you get some chance to like get more crit rate, would be nice, because if you close to 100, damage is consistent, you know. But yeah, this build was great. Congrats. Nice. And yeah, the attack, you have crazy amount of attack, by the way. Oh, you use like this one needs to be changed as well, like Dreamers, because you know why? It's better to use pyro damage. If you don't have any, then attack, but still pyro damage goblet will give you more damage. EM, sands, and pyro damage goblet. If you don't have any, I would say EM, Mavuika can benefit from EM more than from pyro damage goblet. You know why? Because it's like, yeah, you need elemental mastery for that melt damage. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like, yeah, switch this one first if you have any, because it's a 5 pieces. If you don't have, then go for like pyro damage goblet. Oh, Yoni. Do you think I should level up brain slide? Oh yeah, I already answered that. Mavuika plunge is bad, Yoni. I can do that, but you know why I don't want to do that? Let me show you why. My Mavuika's talent is at level 1. That's why. But plunge attack, it's in here. And it has not so great multiplier. You know? You see that? It's kind of okay, but not so great. So I wouldn't suggest you to do that. Like, to do the test, I need to level up it. I mean, I can do that without leveling up, but it's going to be trash. Oh, Birds and Plunge. Oh, Birds and Plunge. Okay, I can do that. Oh yeah, maybe like Dreamers just thanks for. You're welcome. I didn't get. Yes, I know that. That's okay. I mean, like, that's why you use attack goblet. That's actually, let's say, it's a second best scenario. I mean, using attack if you don't have pyro goblet. But getting EM is easy. So because of that, I would suggest to use EM sands first. You know.
Full throttle! Let's light it up!
Yeah, actually, Xilonen is like... Xilonen is so broken for Mavuika. I only get...
Sand
I
is the
only get
natural enemy of fire and
500s.
civilization. In
Like
the desert, ruins are
540
all that remain to tell the
with
story
Lila.
of the past.
I will try Lila. Just let me let me do the test with Citlali and with that weapon. So with Gravestone I got 797. With this one I should get about like 730, something like that. Let me do this test, then I will switch to Lila, no problem. With Lila it's less damage, obviously. With Lila it will be less damage. Oh, with Citlali? Oh. If you have Citlali, you should... Okay, Lali, thanks for joining. Hey, Kakarot, how are you doing? Actually, Dreamers, with Citlali you should get like... maybe you do wrong rotation. You know what I try to do? Yeah, I messed up again. But still, it's okay. Try to level up talents. Like especially this one, because it's give you element like shield strength. Maybe, yeah, you're a little bit low on the shield. That's why maybe you don't use TDDs, by the way. Because TDDs actually, this weapon gives you a lot. And rotation is actually pretty simple. It's not so difficult. Oh, bye-bye, Yoni, bye-bye. Okay, let's just like, let's wait a little bit. So now I switch the weapons.
If you insist on putting yourself to the
Burn it
test,
down! Teamwork is dreamwork! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of the pyroclastic surge!
color is the spirit so very
700
well.
and...
Consider your strength acknowledged.
And you see, like, guys, like, she is doing that donuts. You know what? I don't touch anything. That donuts actually is in auto mode. You don't need to do it. You just can cancel it. 712k. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. 712k, because with her talent at level 10, I can get about like not 950, definitely 850, something like that. But it's great anyway. It's a free-to-play, completely free-to-play build. Now let's switch and go with Lila. My Lila is builded. I use this weapon. I use this artifact, so yeah. Having to spend 250 wishes to just get 2 limited characters is a pain. Oh yeah, I spend a lot. No, I didn't, Dreamers. I'm saving for Genshin. Oh yeah, if you mean me, like yeah, I spent like, yeah, exactly 250. Actually, you're right. I spent 250 to get Mavuika and Citlali. But you know what? They worth it. And I'm not a person who will just save and like big numbers when you open your game and see something like that. I mean, I still have enough, but I'm not a saver, you know? Like, yeah, you save and don't go for characters. No, it's not like that. Maybe I'm saver for maths, that's true. Especially, you know, like which one? Especially, just a second, let me show you guys. I need to do the video about that, by the way. Where is that? Oh yeah, 9,099 I don't know why, but I did. That's crazy, actually. Oh, you're talking about like Vua. By the way, Kakarot, I lost to that Carlota as well.
Light it up!
Okay, like Xilonen just like, you know, Xilonen just like, she's crazy. Not Citlali, I mean Lila Vortex. What? I mean Lila. What? Lila? Lila is not 5-star. Alright. Now let's check Lila with, I think, like using, it's better to use her burst but not skill. You know why? Because if I'm not mistaken, that just a second. Oh yeah, shooting star, so yeah, it's skill. Carlota need weapon and Genshin. For real? Oh, I didn't know that, but still, like, you know, like, I want to go for that, like, Spectro character anyway. She seems way more better. The new sets are looking good. They power creep the old set. For real? You mean in Vuva? That's problem for like Wuthering Waves. So yeah guys, let me do the damage with Lila. Let's see.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then test it you shall.
Everybody stand! My guiding stars! Wrath from the sky!
It was only 192. Maybe, you know why? Actually, let's try with Rosa. Because Rosa...
I hear you've got a job?
Yes, we have a job for you, Rosa. Let's try Rosa. Yes, it didn't, but you know, like what? It still, if it didn't, and I don't think I can get melt out of Lila. The problem is, Lila's application is a little slow, but Rosaria's application is better. And Mavuika's skill destroys that cryo aura immediately. That's a problem. Citlali's is way more consistent. So yeah, let's try Rosa.
Rise with the sun!
Let's light it up!
Rev the engines!
Okay. Okay, bye-bye dreamers. Yes, Rosa is better. Rosa in this case, Rosa application is the same as Lila's, by the way. But Lila, yeah, Lila has a lot. I mean, like, Citlali. Like, oh, Lila's, Rosaria's application is like Citlali's application, but Citlali, yes, she has like Reshed. She also, you can use Cinder City.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then test it you shall.
Bring it! I'm going in! Punishment!
Light up the blazing sun!
Attention, the spirit to life.
What? The boss for Citlali was a pain to farm for.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the
I
world
don't know,
below.
like, yeah, you know, like, with Citlali actually damage is great. Kakarot. Usually, let me try it again with Rosa. You know, like, that's why Citlali is so valuable. Because we don't have any other cryo who is so great. We just don't have any.
Sand is the natural...
Light it up! You can't run! Yeah!
Let me try one more time. But I was thinking about that boss when it goes like second phase. Oh yeah, it's really actually, you know, like, it depends. You can use Xianyun, but the problem is, yes, you get like 4 different bosses, like 4 different, like, let's say, copies of that boss with that cryo shield. You can go Xianyun, maybe you can go Chasca is great. Chasca is super easy. But yes, if you own Mavuika, but usually with Mavuika, Citlali, like, yeah, you just kinda avoid that phase.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Burn it down!
tested you shall be.
Everybody stand back! Shiver! Judgment! Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah, that's like...
Time to buckle down.
So it was 520. It's still possible, like... It's still possible. So it's 525 with Rosaria. It's actually not bad. I just need to apply that cryo at the end. So it's still possible. Let's say with Citlali you will get the same damage, but you can get more because my artifact set is like, yeah, like this. If you switch to Tenacity, you can get more damage. Actually, it's like, yeah. So at the end, like, before using burst, you need to use Rosaria's skill. So yeah, what I wanted to, oh yeah, like, you guys asked me to test, like, Dreamers asked me, actually, he like went already. Yeah, maybe. Oh, let's check Arlecchino with Citlali. Let's do a couple tests with Arlecchino. I spent like 25 fragile to build both of them. How much did you do max with with Mavuika I did 1 million already. I mean, like, it's possible with Xilonen with signature, Mavuika with her signature, Bennett with like Missplitter, and Citlali with TDDS. I did like 1,049,000. Oh yeah, I can show you, by the way. I forgot the name, but yeah, 1,049,000 damage. Oh, we can try to do more, by the way. Yeah, we can try to do more. Just let's give it a try. Oh yeah, I got Mavuika's signature, and now, you know, I'm not regret getting it. You know why? Because this signature, actually, I lost to Amos Bow. You can check my, by the way, you can check my, I made a videos about that, or you can check the stream. Like, the stream name is, like, I named the stream, let's get girlfriend to our Pyro Archon. I mean, like, yeah, you know, like, we have a true Pyro Archon, and because of that, I named the stream, like, let's get a girlfriend to our Pyro Archon. But yes, I got her signature as well. And now, actually, I'm not regret now. You know why? Even though I lost 50-50,
Rise with the sun!
that signature actually crazy.
Bring it!
Yeah, that Xilonen is crazy. Hey, Mr. Dever. Carlotta, you pulled... Oh yeah, I pulled Mr. Dever, but I failed. I mean, I spent... No, I didn't. I mean, like, no. I will wait for Jinshi. Jinshi is, for me, way better. How much wishes did it cost? Overall, I spent 350. Like overall, over like the refunds, something like that. 350. Actually, it was a lot, but I got our beloved Chichi Constellation 1. I got Citlali Constellation 0. I got Mavuika. I got Amos Bow. This one, it's at level 1. I will keep it because I have one already, and I got signature. So yeah, it's like kind of 5-star rarity characters and weapons.
I applied for vacation.
Oh yeah, it's not.
You remember too, right?
I'll leave.
Oh, I need some. You finally built Carlotta for my brother-in-law. The ratios. Oh, for real? Oh yeah. But it's maybe. It's because of no. It's you know why it's so bad. Like it's because of her signature weapon. Most likely, Mr. Dever, you got that signature weapon. That signature weapon gives you 72% crit damage. So because it's possible, it's possible. No, it's normal, Kakarot. It's normal. It's that her signature weapon. Her signature weapon gives you 72% crit rate, crit damage, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's possible. It's normal. By the way, with Shorekeeper, Mr. Dever, you will get more than that because Shorekeeper increase your crit damage and crit rate, by the way, and energy recharge. But Mr. Dever, you have that signature, right? For that Carlotta. You have that signature. Because without signature, you cannot build so much crit damage. It's actually literally impossible.
Show no mercy.
I need Xilonen so bad for me. Yes. Xilonen, actually, it's crazy, not gonna lie. You still can use Mavuika without Xilonen, but yeah, with Xilonen, it's just like, yeah, it's just crazy. Oh yeah, it's impossible. Yeah, it's signature. Yes, I got like, yeah, signature, because signature gives you 72% crit damage. It looks cool, actually, that signature, that pistol, that's crazy. And if I'm not mistaken, like Carlotta's Ascension is crit rate also, something like that. So that's why you can get so much crit damage, crit rate ratio. Okay, let's do that damage again. I mean like the max damage. I don't use any food, but let's try do it again. I like that millions damage, not gonna lie. So yeah, let's switch the weapons. And by the way, it's not a, like, she is still not max out because I still at talent level 8. So yeah, I can get more damage. Bro, if you say one more thing, I'ma ban you. Oh, what? Oh yeah, it's not his account, by the way. It's his like I don't know how, but it's his brother's account, something. So it's super lucky. He gets literally everything he wants. Yeah, I wish best of luck, because my luck in WoW is terrible. But yeah, getting everything is just like, yeah, it's crazy. It
If
sounds.
you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Burn it down!
then test if you shall be.
Letting praise names echo! I'm going in! Get to work! You two! Time to
Wrath from the sky!
Very well.
It's a exact same damage. But you know what? We can increase the damage a little bit. And you know how? We can switch couple artifacts. Let's check it. So I have this one. And I have this one. And let's switch like this one.
Try and stop me!
Yeah, let's try this build, because I get a little bit more elemental mastery. It's my brother. Oh yeah, your brother's account. Well, he gets
Sand
everything
is the
cool.
natural
Yeah,
enemy of
that's
fire and
he is a gotcha
civilization.
guy. Actually, yeah, that's
In the
crazy.
desert?
Not gonna lie, it's just crazy. You saw my luck, Calcharo. Come on, guy. And yes, it's Constellation 3 now, Constellation 2 now. Oh my god, it's like terrible. But I expect that. That's why I'm not so mad, actually. I got Xilonen and her weapon and 2 pulls, Chasca and her weapon and 2 pulls. For real, that's crazy. Mr. Devourer, for real. But your luck is crazy as well. Yeah, well, in 2 pulls.
Rise with the sun!
bring it!
Heard there's a co-op combat event in the next. Oh yeah, actually yes, kinda like that. It's not co-op, by the way. You mean like in Vuva or what? Oh yeah, in Vuva I don't know. In Vuva I don't know actually. I'm gonna throw you out the window if you say. Hey Splash, how are you doing? Vortex. Try with Furina next, please. Oh yeah, of course. I already did that, but no. Let me do this build first, and then I will switch to Furina. With Furina, by the way, I got 610k, but if you ask me, should you go for Citlali or not, I would say you can skip Citlali. With Citlali, you can get millions damage with her burst, but after that, charge attack damage is less. With Furina, charge attack damage is more, because Citlali's application is kinda suck, you know? It's bad, it sucks, it's not so great. I mean, you need to keep her Night Soul points at some specific level. Let's say, yeah, she needs to Night Soul point, because she consumes 8 Night Soul points every second. That's a lot. Actually, huge number. Oh yeah, with Splash, if you do 500k damage with Furina, that's true. You cannot do more than that. That's true. Just a second, let me just give it a
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Light it up!
then test it you shall see.
Everybody stand back! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of Eve!
Pyroclastic surge!
Very well.
So yeah, with this set, I get a little bit more. It was 1,086 damage. Just let me check it. Because yeah, you know why? Elemental Mastery makes sense, and Elemental Mastery for Mavuika is way more... Oh, by the way, Splash, let me show you my build. Oh yeah. It was like 1,086,000 and yeah, ish. Something like that. Let me show you my build. By the way, about artifacts. If you want to get more damage, try to use EM Sand. Definitely. But my Neuvillette needs Furina and I don't have arlecchino with her. Okay, when you don't win 50-50 for a year and someone says, oh yeah, it's frustrating. No, in Genshin I can do like 500 splash, yeah, around 5, 6 splash with 500 with Furina. If you do 500 with Furina, it's okay damage. Let me do a test. Like I will get I get less than that. I get about like 460 without Citlali. But my Newlands, like so, we all will remember your arlecchino as a holder of greatest pirate piece. Oh yeah, actually, you know, like Mr. Devero, arlecchino is kinda okay. She's still playable. You can use her in some cases, but not always. Arlecchino is completely different character actually. She is not like Mavuika. Mavuika is supportive character, but
burn it down.
By the way, you know what? You can use Mavuika as a support for arlecchino.
Fulfill our pact.
You can use Mavuika as a supportive character for arlecchino in like... Yeah, Chevrus is better still. Chevrus is better. I think Citlali is more valuable than Mavuika. She is... No, not true. Not true. You know why, Kakarot? Because her cryo application unfortunately sucks. It's bad. It's so bad. I mean, Furina is better than Mavuika. Oh, than Mavuika, I'm sorry, than Citlali. I thought the same about Citlali, but now I think no, it's better to go like Furina. It's better to go like...
miss me.
Because you know why Mavuika is, in my opinion, better? Because Mavuika can be off-field as well. Mavuika can use Cinder City, and you can do off-field damage, and also you can use Golden Troop for off-field damage. You can use Cinder City to buff your characters. So yeah, like actually Mavuika is better. Okay, let's try with Furina. Citlali cry application is trash. Yeah, it's, let's say it's not, no. It's not like that. It's not trash. It lasts for, like, it's like, yeah, duration time is low. Actually, it's great. It's every 2 seconds. It's, you know, like, she applies cryo every second. The problem is, like, since it's around you, right? It's kind of like 2 seconds, something like that. So it's like waste some time. You waste some time. Her application is good. The problem is duration. That's why it's a that's why Furina in this case better.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
rise with the sun.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Strike a pose. Let the world come on. Going in.
Light of the blazing sun.
So yeah, it was like 630, but it was with this weapon, which increased my damage. Let me switch that. And it was with this weapon, which increased my damage. Let me switch this one. And it was with Mavuika's signature. Let me switch this one and do the test again. So it should be less than that. Oh, flash. Even with 4-star character, arlecchino does 1k plus damage with easy. Oh yes, but you know what's the problem? Like Splash, it's the problem is it's only first hit, couple hits. That's it. I mean, like with her signature set, yes, you can do more like hits because signature set increase her damage like for first 3 or 4 hits. But still, just keep that in mind, it's limited because her damage depends on like bond of life. The more bond of life you have, the more the damage.
Let's light it up!
And she cannot be healed. Oh my god. I didn't want to use that. She kinda disappointed me for that trash car. No, like, again, like, Mr. DeVere, her application is great. The problem is duration. That's it. That's why you need energy recharge on Citlali. So yeah, you need to use her skills and bursts. In this case, that's okay. But you know what's like,
Adventure team.
maybe in the future, we will get the character who can keep Night Soul points at some level for your teammates. In this case, after that, Citlali will be incredibly valuable. You know what I mean? I mean, let's say some kind of battery from for natlan characters. So her application is good. The only problem is like this. Let me show you. The problem is like this part. It's Papa Opal Fire Night Soul point consumption 8 per second. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. Yes, that's a lot. If it was like 6, it was way more better. But it's 8. Cry application burst so good. Yeah, that's true. Sacrificial fragment because I'm using VCG on Mavuika. No, sacrificial fragments is not like even like with a 4-star card. Next patch. Which team did you? Oh, hey Tota.
Adventure team, assemble!
Hey Tota, how do? Which team I like the most? I mean, like, you know, like let's say with Furina team you can do more normal attack damage, but you have no shield. Even though Mavuika gets resistant to interruption, she is a little bit fragile without a shield. With Citlali you get a shield and you get great first hit. So let's say maybe I will prefer Citlali more because that Furina's HP decreasing, like depleted, it's depleting, it's like so annoying time to time. It's difficult to use, you know, especially for arlecchino. You cannot use arlecchino with Furina because of that. Because you know why? Like, yeah, she cannot be healed, but the problem is Furina can collect fanfare stack only when someone healing or like losing HP. You can get some fanfare stack and that's it. So like the team I like to use it maybe like this one. It's like Xilonen, Citlali, Mavuika and Bennett. So yeah, let's test with Furina but completely free to play characters and weapons. You know, like this one. This one is Favonius one. Gravestone. I will try to use mailed flower as well. Maybe Ifa or Verasa would be the battery. Oh yeah, maybe actually, Mr. DeVere. So yeah, that's why I don't want to say that Citlali's application is trash. No, it's not trash. The problem is it's like Night Soul points consumption. That's a problem because initially she gets 0. You use her skill, she gets 24, it means only 3 seconds of cry application. When you use her burst, she gets another 24, you see? Night Soul points gain, so it means another 3 points of cry application, so it's not enough. And you know, like that burst, it's animation time, you waste some time, so yeah, it's actually, yeah, you need some battery, Night Soul point battery, kinda like this. But yes, maybe. What my Neuvillette needs Furina, so I'm so confused to pull for. No need to do that splash. You know why? Furina is way more better than Citlali. If you have Xilonen, better go for Furina.
Benny's adventure
Even if
team.
you don't have Xilonen, you still can use Jin. You know why Furina is better? Furina can buff all of the characters. All of them. It's like she can buff Dendro, she can buff Anemo, she can buff all of them. Doesn't matter what. Xilonen can buff only fake characters. Citlali is even more limited because she is playable only with Pyro characters and Neuvillette. That's it. I mean, why I say Neuvillette? Because any other Cryo character or Hydro characters are not so great with her. So yeah, like keep that in mind. It's better to go for Furina. And Furina, by the way, she will be released. She will get her rerun in next patch, like this patch actually, second phase. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, next patch, my bad. Next patch, 5.4. I thought Eva was a DPS. Eva? He's a 4-star, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you have Furina? Oh, okay, Splash, my bad. If you have Furina, then I don't... Okay, my bad. Yes, actually that's true, because you did the test with Furina. If so, Citlali... Oh, you know, like... it's a Splash... Splash was confused for a moment. Sorry, Splash. I just, yeah, somehow, like, there's so much chat, so yeah. Let's say, so far... Citlali is the best cryo application for melting. So if you want to, by the way, I use like this artifact set. So yeah, I use instructor set on her because my Xilonen is on Cinder City. I don't want to use Petra. Petra sucks. It's like annoying. That's why I switched to this one. This one gives me additional elemental mastery by triggering the reaction, and Citlali does that. She is Constellation 0, talents, it's like this. Incredibly easy to use, but she has a problem because of like, yeah, night soul points consumption. So that's a huge problem. But to, let's say, to somehow fix that problem, you need to go for third, maybe 4 natlan characters. And some of field one would be nice. But at the moment we don't have any. At the moment, unfortunately, we don't have any. Use Mavuika, Rosa, Benny, and Xilonen one time and shock splash. Oh, okay, that's actually a good idea. So yeah, let me use like Rosa, by the way. Rosaria has the same
Make sure to keep up.
Application. I mean like cryo application like Citlali. But it lasts for 8 seconds, but with Constellation it's 12 seconds. So yeah, it's 12 seconds duration.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
After this, can you try this double DPS team like Mavuika, Furina, Citlali, Chasca? Mavuika, Xilonen, Citlali, Chasca. Oh yeah, of course I can. Just a second. I mean like my Mavuika, Furina. It's Citlali, Chasca, Furina, Mavuika is okay. I will do it, no problem. Yeah, I still need time to save for. What? But you knew it. Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, like you knew it. I thought you mean like your Neuvillette needs Furina because you use Furina with Mavuika. Oh, I see now. But like, come on, Splash. Just write that you use Furina with Neuvillette. I just thought you don't have Furina. But yeah, I see. I got it now. Yeah, my bad. Okay, so yeah, you can use Rosa. You can use Diona maybe, but I don't think Diona is great. With Rosa, actually, it's a little bit tricky. You know why? Because You need Mavuika skill, then you use Xilonen skill.
Work hard and
Then
live each
you
day
use
to the fullest.
either Bennett
That
or
is what
Rosa
life in
Burst,
Mondstadt is all
but
about,
before
isn't it?
switching to Mavuika, like let's say it's better to use Bennett, then switch to Rosa, use her skill, burst and skill to apply more cryo, you know, you need that cryo, because Mavuika can destroy it with her skill. So yeah, let me show you. Oh my god, I don't like this transmission, sorry guys. What about Lila? Lila is not okay. Unfortunately, Lila's application is a little bit, even though it provides some crush, some shield, cryo application is bad. You know why? You need to wait it, or you need to use like her burst and skill, both of them, skill and burst. Actually, I can do the test, no problem. Let's do both of them, no problem. Just a second. That transmission is annoying. What about like yes? Let me try both of them. First, I do test with Rosa, then with Lila. And by the way, it's a free-to-play team without any like weapons. So I just let me check it. So yeah, it's gravestone. I can switch to mailed flower, but yeah, let's keep that gravestone.
If you insist on putting yourself
Rise
to
with the
test,
sun!
then tested you shall be.
Bring it! Teamwork is dream!
Lights out.
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Yeah, it didn't melt because like Mavuika destroys that. Mavuika destroyed that. Yeah, let me do it in like different way. If you have Xilonen killed.
Sand is the natural enemy of fire and civilization. In the desert, ruins
No,
are
I
all
did.
that
I did
remain
like
to tell the story
the problem
of the
is
past.
like now I will do in like different way. I will use Rosaria's burst, then Bennett burst, then switch to Rosaria, do the skill. No melt. Yes, that's true. It's like Rosaria is like. That's why Citlali is better, Mr. Devar, because her cryo is super consistent. You know why? Because she applies at cryo every second. So yeah, Mavuika's skill cannot destroy that cryo. That's why it's consistent melt. Now Vortex. Oh yeah, kind of like that. Oh yeah, this one is like way more easy than like that turtles.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then tested you shall be.
I'm going in! Why do they never miss? Punishment! You can't run!
Wrath from the sky!
Oh yeah, 612. So it melts. And if you see that, the damage is actually let me at 612. The point is you need to use like her skill, definitely. If you skip that, you cannot get that melt, because yeah, it's like her melt is not so great. I mean like Rosaria's melt. So yeah, now let me try Lila. With Lila it should be a little bit tricky, you know why? But let's try it anyway. Okay, tomorrow do local legend. Oh no, like come on, Mr. Dever, nah. Like, let me do a couple. I want to use like, actually I want to try Citlali with arlecchino. I want to also, like, guys ask me to use kinich with supportive Mavuika and also Nahida. I just like, yeah, it's like, I know like it's takes some time to do the test.
Light it up!
Local legends tomorrow.
You can't run!
By the way, I did couple. I mean, like, I finished couple. Constellation 6 Kaya, yes, maybe. But you need Constellation 6 Kaya. Let's say it's way more rarer than Constellation 0 Citlali. Because getting Constellation 6 Kaya is just insane. But yes, like, at the moment, like, he is the second one in cryo application after Citlali. That's true. He works well with arlecchino because he is not a circle impact, you know? He is not a circle impact. Let's try Lila. So Rosa, you can use Rosa. With Rosa you need to like try a couple times, but it's possible. Or completely free to play build, it's like 612k damage. It's not bad actually.
I applied for vacation.
What's that rare the getting double 5-star? What? Yeah, actually that's true. You know, I got like Lisa and other from Mavuika's banner also. Lisa and Amber from Lisa and Amber from, like, actually it's, if I'm not mistaken, no, like Mr. Deva, you cannot get Lisa and Amber and no, it's impossible, Mr. Deva. You cannot, like, we have like these 3 characters, like, just let me show you. We have Amber, we have Lisa, and we have Kaya. You cannot get these characters from the premium banner, from the limited banner. It's impossible. As I know, you cannot get it from these banners. You only can get these characters from this banner, and you can get them from a shop. That's the only way to get the characters. Oh my, just a second. So you can buy them, that's it. You cannot get, or like, constellation for these characters from
exploration and trial.
It's a standard banner, definitely. You cannot get these characters. Where? Are you new to game or something? But yeah, what's it? Yeah, it's probably, yes, it's definitely standard. You cannot get only 3 characters, which is super rare in this game. That's why many players to get Constellation 6 Kaya goes for standard banner. So yeah, let's try Lila.
Let's rock!
Come on, I don't need that. Why are you doing like that?
Try and stop me!
That transmission is so annoying, actually, you know? It's super annoying, not gonna lie. I hate this transmission. When you outside natlan, it's okay. But when you inside nat, come on, just like... Get... Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can get, by the way, from... Let me show my Lisa, by the way. My Kaya now, it's Constellation 1, but my Lisa... Oh, Constellation 3, that's crazy actually. Amber is Constellation 1 as well. Oh, for Constellation 4, Lisa and Amber, that's crazy actually. That's insane. Alright, let me try Lila now.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
burn it down! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Cole, mind to
Pyroclastic surge!
It's the... But... You know what? That's in red, you see? You notice that? It's kind of glitch or something. when you are like yeah, it's kind of glitch when it's in red. That view. Yeah, it unfortunately it didn't melt. Let me try it again. Maybe with Lila it's impossible. But no, it's possible.
Light it up! Adventure time!
Unfortunately, like Mavuika's skill destroy that application really like so quickly, and you cannot avoid that skill, Mavuika skill. You need to use that, definitely. Okay. But you know, like what? If I'm not mistaken, with Rosa, I got the same exact damage. Oh yeah, it's like possible. Like I will get the same 612.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
if I can get.
Everybody, stand back!
Don't be scared. The night is cold.
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
Wuva still have bugs. Oh, Wuva has like a lot of bugs. Wuthering Waves has like crazy amount of bugs. And by the way, they just updated the game 3 times back to back, you know. I don't know if you noticed that, Mr. Dever, like 3 times back to back. Let me do one more test and maybe that's it for today. I mean, that Lila's application is bad.
Rise with the sun!
My guiding star!
Rosa's application is better. Maybe I need to wait a little bit. Yeah.
Scorching hot days.
Since I have a shield, actually, I can wait a little bit. But for gacha for splash gacha, like it's the best solution in my opinion, using Rosa. The problem with Rosa is like she is circle impact. That's a problem, but still it's best solution in my opinion, because Rosaria's, well, like Lila's application is like, yeah.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
light it up! Bring it! I'm going in!
Cole, mine to command.
Pyroclastic surge!
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's actually bad. It's so bad. Constellation Zero Rosa. Oh, Constellation Zero Rosa. For application, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because it's still 8-second duration. For application, it doesn't matter at all. And you know what? You can use, like, you can test her. If your Rosa is not leveled up, you still can use her. I mean, like, you still can test her. Lila, unfortunately, yeah. Lila, unfortunately, is not so great. We can test Diona, by the way. And you still can use, like, even, you know why? Because Constellation gives you more. Yeah, it's increased crit rate for attack speed for like herself. This one is like duration of her burst. It's energy, it doesn't matter so much. And physical resistance, you don't need that. So actually Constellation, let's say it's not so important. you still can use her without Constellation because it's only application. It's not like damage or something. Oh yeah, Constellation 5 banner. No, I use C5 banner. You know why? I don't want to mess up, like at least for now. Maybe in the future I will. Oh, Bennett, by the way, definitely. Constellation 6 gives you more damage. But I wouldn't suggest you. About your PT and about like, if you're on 50-50, by the way, Splash, maybe like, I don't know, like that Citlali duration is bad. Furina in this case better because yeah, she apply hydro pretty consistent. But still, if you want to see big numbers, Citlali is great. And you know what? I use like this weapon. You know, it's melt, it's increase like attack. But what you can do, you can switch to this weapon. Yes, no 48% attack, that's for sure. But you can use second skill if you want, and by using skill you again can, let's say as soon as you get Mavuika's burst, you can switch to Citlali, use the skill again if it's not ready, you know, and do it another melt. Because let's say using back-to-back melting might be it will be way more valuable than that 48% attack, because 48% attack, which gives you this TDDS, it's kind of one shot for speed running, you know, that's it. 50-50. If you're on 50-50, you know, like I tried my Citlali on 50-50. I lost to Chichi, not gonna lie, but I was lucky not. Well, let me show you, by the way. Let me show you. So yeah. Just a second. So yeah, I got Mavuika. Then I did about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 37 pulls. I got Chichi. I lost to Chichi. But after that, I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I did about like 30 pulls and I got Citlali. Because you know why I decided to go for Citlali? Because she's not bad actually. Yes, duration is bad. I mean like that duration is bad. But maybe in the future, if we will get some like character who can do some Night Soul points battery, be a Night Soul point battery. So yeah, Citlali will be great. Alright, let me try with Diona.
The night is cold.
Let me try with Diona and maybe that's it.
The hunt begins.
Of course I will.
I'm here. Think you can bully me?
Am I?
Let's light it up!
Okay, let's try Diona. Like it should be Bennett, No, Diona Zembenet. Yeah, Diona Zembenet.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Rise with the sun!
then test if you
Diana Special!
Everybody stand back!
Red from the sky!
Yeah, despite that, she increased my elemental mastery. Despite that, it's like 200 more elemental mastery. Yes, like it's still like Rosa is a like third one. Like first one is Citlali, second one is Kaya. But it's like still questionable. I don't have Kaya because Kaya create icicles around you. So yeah, might be not so useful. Maybe yes. With Arlecchino, Kaya is great. But with Mavuika, I don't know. And second, and like yeah, and third one is Rosa. Rosari also applies pretty good cryo. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's like I did a lot of tests, but not all of them, unfortunately. Sorry about that. At least we got million. It's not so difficult. I mean, it's like actually yes, but you need some weapons. Actually, you can do without weapons, maybe with a good artifacts. And with talent level 10. So yeah, now it's 8 for me. Now it's 8 for me, so yeah, if I leveled it up, I will get more damage, definitely. Alright, that's maybe it for today. Thanks for joining, guys. Tomorrow I will continue tests because we still need to do some like kinich tests, like maybe some... I want to test arlecchino with Citlali. I also want to test Neuvillette with Citlali. And yes, definitely arlecchino, because arlecchino is just crazy. I mean, like crazy, like, you know, like I want to do the test with arlecchino. Arlecchino is still okay. The only problem is like you cannot get more than maybe 2 melts with arlecchino. That's a problem. But I think it's okay. At least one couple hits would be nice to see, you know. And she provides a shield. I mean, Citlali provides a shield to arlecchino. It's actually incredibly useful. And that shield is not trash. Also, like, Toto asked me to do the test with... Let me... Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Sorry, Toto, but let me just... Yeah, he asked me to use chasca Furina. Oh yeah, like these teams. I will write this down and I will do it tomorrow. He asked me to use like Mavuika Furina Citlali with chasca and Mavuika Xilonen Citlali with chasca. I would say Furina is better than Xilonen. I mean, like, yeah, team without Xilonen is better. Because you need to on-field Xilonen, use her skill. That it might be time consuming. Good, should I pull for her or save my PD? I mean, like Splash. If you ask me, I would say go for Citlali. Why? Because you have Furina, you don't need arlecchino. I mean, like, I would definitely, like, if you have Mavuika, yeah, going for arlecchino is not great. If you don't need Chlorant so bad, then go for Citlali. Because in 5.4 we should get, by the way, no Iansan. It's going to be new Mizuki, which is a standard character most likely, and I still wouldn't suggest you to go for second EM healer, because we already have Jin, and Mizuki is going to be an Azuma character, not a Natlan character, so yeah, no Cinder City whatsoever. In 5.5 we should get something, again something like that, not so. Skirk is going to be in 5.7, so you will be alright, in terms of Primogems, I would say, you know. That's why I spent for Citlali. Because yeah, future characters, it's like the only one who I really want, it's Iansan, but looks like Iansan is a 4-star. That's a problem.
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
I have arlecchino with her signature. For real, if you have arlecchino with her signature, so I thought to go for all out. Yes, you know why? Let's say Citlali is pretty. Let me show you my build. I use like this weapon. You don't need a weapon, by the way, and use like this set, instructor set. That's it. So yeah, she's a 5-star, but like yeah, her application is so crazy. You just melt every hit, like every burst. With arlecchino, she's also good. She provides a shield. So yeah, I would suggest, because yes, me actually most likely I will consider to go for Madam Pink and for Skirk in the future, but I don't think about Skirk so much. You know why? Skirk is a little bit questionable, not gonna lie, because looks like she is a Снежная character, right? Like not Cry character, but they will release Skirk within Natlan in 5.7. So maybe she will miss some abilities. I mean, you know why? Let's say we have a natlan, right? Like if you remember, Fontaine got that Uzia and Numa abilities. Natlan got that Night Soul Blessing, like Night Soul abilities. Most likely, Not Cry will get something else, something new, and that Skirk will miss that, because she will be released within 5.x version, you know, like this version. So that's why I think she won't be so great. It's my own opinion, but maybe. So yeah, that's my thought about like Skirk, if you ask me. I thought Janssen would be 5-star, but looks like she is not. If she's a 5-star, I will check her abilities, because I want that Janssen. She's an Natlan Electro, which might be useful for so many teams, by the way. And for Alhaitham. For me, I want to get like that Cinder City for Alhaitham. So yeah, it's like this. I would say yes, Citlali is not a bad choice, but just keep that in mind, you need to level her up, like yeah, up to level 90, unfortunately. And if you consider to do some damage, level up her burst. What I'm going to do, I will crown a skill and burst. Normal, you don't need that. Skill is already crowned, and I will like crown her burst as well. Maybe level 9, we'll see, because that burst actually can do some damage. If you check this multiplier, Ice Storm damage, it's at level 6, but it already has 752%, like it's crazy. And yes, with the next level it's 80, so yeah, it's kind of 1000% damage. It's actually not a bad damage. When is Janssen should be in, like, I don't know, like I heard in 5.4, but looks like they cancel her. So no Janssen in 5.4. So we'll see. Maybe in 5.5. Oh, by the way, we should get drip marketing tomorrow. Tomorrow or in a couple days. Just keep that in mind. It's, you know what I would suggest you? Wait for drip marketing. Drip marketing for 5.4. Then decide if you, like, want to go for Citlali or not. I would suggest, like, yeah, wait a little bit, then decide. If you just, like, yeah, if you're free to play, as you know, like, free to play players has like limited Primogems. Even though we have, like, we can get out of this patch about 100 spools, but still it's always not enough. You know that. So yeah, wait for drip marketing in a couple days or so, then decide. Oh yeah, like, yeah, I know that, yeah, will she be DPS? Oh, Janssen, I hope Janssen's going to be a supportive character.
Instead of confining themselves.
If you're free to play, that's, yes, that, like, I know, like, each Primogem, it's so valuable for you. I know that, I feel you. Janssen, I hope she's going to be a supportive character. I hope she's going to be a supportive character because, you know, with some healing abilities maybe, would be nice. But we'll see, because we only have Xilonen, who is a 5-star Cinder City healer, but her healing is kinda bad. You know why? Because at Constellation 0 she only heals active character. So yeah, it's not so great. And oh, that's it. Yes, you can use... Yes, yeah, maybe you can use Mualani with Prototype Amber, but it's not the case. So yeah, we don't have any other healer. If I'm not mistaken, from Natlan, it's only Xilonen. So yeah, it would be nice to get... Yeah, thanks for that. We have more... 70, yes, that's true. Wait for the... Yes, and the site, yeah, drip marketing a couple days, by the way. It's not like... It's like, it should be on, if I'm not mistaken, on January 5th or 6th. So yeah, it's kind of like the day after tomorrow. So yeah, just wait,
I was watering it
then
every
decide.
day.
Oh yeah, welcome back, Kakarot. But I'm about to finish the stream. So yeah, it's time, it's late for me. So yeah, I need to get, I have a so terrible headache today. Like yeah, guys, my eyes is like closing because of that pain, not gonna lie. But I will be online tomorrow. I need to do some more tests with Mavuika because I haven't tested couple Toto's teams, I haven't tested Nahida teams, I haven't tested supportive character for Kinich. Actually, she's great for Kinich. She's Mavuika, I mean, she's the first one who can be great support character for Kinich. Oh yeah, a little bit, sorry about that. So yeah, sorry about that, Kakarot. Just want to spend my resin and do dailies. Oh, it's, yeah, that's okay. I see that. No problem, Kakarot. It's a little bit late for me. Don't get me wrong. Alright, guys. So yeah, thanks for joining once again. Yeah, I will be online tomorrow. I will continue the test because, you know, we have a lot. I want to do couple videos and I will ask your suggestion. You know why? I mean, like, I want to do couple shorts, like, which is, maybe I will do one tomorrow. Like a test to see if it's like okay with you, like if it's you like it, like let's say short like free-to-play team, because you know why, I saw a couple videos when like this says like free-to-play Mavuika and do million damage or something. Actually it's
That's a nice haul.
like as a free-to-play I noticed that it's kinda impossible. With the food, yes. Without food, it's kinda impossible, but yeah, I will do the test anyway. Okay, yes guys, bye bye guys, thanks for joining once again. I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, feel free to join guys. Bye bye guys, bye bye.
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Hannah, I will make you better.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Hannah, I will.